Hello, everyone. Well, as I, again, don't immediately hit play on a music, GG, there we go. Hello, everyone. I'm here today with StrawMelly and friends, or just StrawMelly right now. I don't know where you're hiding other ones, but StrawMelly is a magical girl. So today we have the magical boy and magical girl today in one little box room place. Hello, Java. How you doing?
Java, welcome in, everybody. Hello.
I see. Yeah. Well. Don't worry about it. Okay. So today, this is gonna be more of a casual interview, as I've been doing these. Nothing too stressful, but we will be learning a bit about StrawMelly and I guess also the other forms that you have. Why don't we start out with, I'm sure you have some sort of basic introduction you can do, and so you should shrink yourself a tiny bit. I just noticed that your head's poking out on top if you want to shrink yourself a little bit, or just scoot yourself down. You're chopping off your little strawberry leaf.
There we go. I'm sinking.
Okay, there we go. Very good. And I'll give you a shout out as well. Actually, you need to. Can you say something in Twitch chat? You got bigger. Well, not so much. Charlotte, can you say something in chat so I can give you? It's easier to do shout outs, Charlotte, on Twitch chat.
Sure.
Yeah. I was just give you a shout out. There we go.
That's me.
It's easier if I just have it all complete. There we go. There's StrawMelly. Okay. So you do a more of a basic short introduction as you're probably used to doing, and then we'll go into the interview.
All right, sounds good. Hello, everybody. I'm StrawMelly. I'm your local farmer, magical girl extraordinaire. Join me on my quest as I defeat evil. Whoopah!
Hand tracking always being scuffed a little bit, or is that animation?
It's an animation, actually.
Okay, then yeah. Very nice. Hello, Cliff. How you doing?
Hi, Cliff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, as everyone was probably asking here, I kind of understand here, but would you like to explain the theme of you? So you're a strawberry. So did you start? Were you born a strawberry, just turned to a magical girl, or are you just? Is that just like your? So why you a strawberry?
The big question tonight. Why are you strawberry?
Why are you strawberry?
Why are you strawberry? So a long time ago, my father, berry farmer, was entrusted with a magical item, and for a long time he guarded it. And after so much dedication to this magical item and protecting it from evil, he was like growing old, and he was like, man, I wish I had like a child. And so the magical item, as a thank you for like guarding it for so much of his life, granted life to a strawberry on his farm. And then I grew up to be StrawMelly, and that's me. That's how I was born into a strawberry. And then tragic events happened, and when my father was dying, he handed me off this magic relic, and in the moment of just raw energy and feelings, the magic relic exploded and turned into the strawberry that's sitting under my neck right now. And then I finished my final form of becoming a magical girl.
Now, as a magical girl, do you have to do anything, or is there any danger you're fighting against, or are you just sort of sitting at the farm and doing nothing?
No, my only farmer life days are over. I mean, I still do farmer things, but
do you still show up for the farmers mingle?
Yeah. Wait, no. Not even like a farmer's market, and then you said mingle, and I was like, wait, no, that's a different thing.
Farmers mingle's for farmers.
Java's my partner. We mingle at the farm. But the greatest evil that I face is the evil rotten King Fuji, who his core was rotted the same day that my father was murdered. Now it's my destiny to fight this grand evil with my allies who were called upon from the magical item bestowed onto me.
Now, I just realized I need to do something real quick. So you're on the farm, but you're not alone. What evil magical force is preventing your friends showing up? Or
so, are you asking like who are my magical?
You have friends on the farm. I've heard a bit about them.
Yeah,
but they don't appear to want to show up yet until you deal some problems.
So, StrawMeliandFriends. The and friends is my allies. We have Java here, who is our sniper shot banana. He exists here on the farm, but there's also the other Mellies who also exist. We have Marshmelly. She's a soft-spoken, shy marshmallow girl who does sorcery magic. We have Water Mary, who is a butt-kicking, one-punch, fruit punch, watermelon-themed girl. She's a baker, but she's like super strong. 1v1, one-punch man any day. And we have Straw Cherie, our sensual, super cool swords master woman who Marshmelly has debuted as a milestone, but she's currently missing because she's been captured by the evil scientists from the Apple Kingdom. So now we're on a quest to go find her.
I like Java. Like she's gonna end a sentence like she's a no.
She's a butt.
No.
JK.
Oh jeez. And your friends are they're being held. Well, they can't show up until you get. They're released by power of friendship of having floors.
Yeah. So when I was setting them up, they were mostly set up by milestones more because Java does all the art assets and he created my model and everything. So all the beauty that you see on the farm is made by our extraordinary banana god, as people like to say. And so Marsh debuted at 300 followers, Mari's to debut at 700, and at 1K, we get our luxurious, voluptuous cherry woman, swordswoman. And so, yeah, they're waiting at their milestones. So that's pretty cool. They were spaced out mostly because Java had to create each model. So I was like, all right, here's all models I want created. And he was like, I can't do them all at the same time.
Imagine if you like completely pop off for like a beginning and then you're like, oh fuck.
Well,
you're just like, oh yeah, you just gotta, yeah, you have 24 hours to finish these. Have fun.
I feel like those old news journalists, like back in the day, they'd be like, I need 5 reports by 3 o'clock, but it's 2:59. I said I need 3 reports by 3 o'clock.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, just put them to work.
Yeah, but technically, funny enough, I did kind of have him do that recently, mostly for Mari's and Sherry's models. And a little bit of touch-ups for Marsh, because I applied for V Shoujo, and I was like, we need to showcase the other girls, and they haven't debuted yet. And he was like, oh, guess I'll be working on them.
Oh no, well, at least they're done now, or we'll probably keep working on them. The ones that haven't reached milestones. Yeah,
they'll need some brushing up, but their models are basic. Like, their bases are ready, and they look really nice, so I'm really excited.
Nice. Mm-hmm. People will have to just wait until we hit those milestones to get it properly. Yeah,
I'm excited. There's something to look forward to. I also have, while the milestones are happening, in all the lore, I do animatics, so they're like low budget animations.
Yeah, animatics are fun.
Yeah, my goal is to make all my lore into like anime episodes. They're all gonna be very low budget, of course, but
just like scuffed ass anime. Perfect, yeah.
Welcome to Scuff Anime.
Scuff Nation.
Exactly.
Oh, geez, perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, and I've seen a few people around various effort levels of animatics, but they're a good way to do lore if you can like draw or are willing to make it very scuffed otherwise. Because yeah, cause one person knows, oh my god, they're gonna probably take like a year to work on them plus, but they're going a little higher effort on it. I don't think you're gonna necessarily put that much effort into it, but like I'm sure it'll be fun. How you doing, Dan?
Welcome.
Now another thing is like, okay, we got your strawberry form. Are you permanently, as kind of I am, are you permanently in the strawberry form, or is it possible for you to transform someday back? Do you
no,
is it just your life now?
This is my life now.
You're perma strawberry.
Yeah, I was a strawberry, and then like a tiny head popped out, like boop, like a baby. And I was like a blanket in the strawberry, and then I just kind of hatched out of a strawberry egg.
Strawberry. It's like a giant strawberry like shaped egg. That's amazing. Like a human cocoon.
Yeah, exactly, but a little bit more elegant.
Yeah, I think we're both doing great here, Dan. It's good to see you. Oh, and yeah, get to the nah. Which, by the way, I finally watched the Made in Abyss movie. It's good. Or the third one, the actual movie. Have you watched the Made in Abyss series, StrawMeli?
No, I've heard a lot of good things about Made in Abyss, but I have not watched it. It's on my to-do list of many animes to watch.
It's good. Hello, Shadow, one of my Vtuber sisters. How you doing, Shadow? Oh, like you meant like Yoshi. Oh gosh, Yoshi has a terrifying life. I don't know if you want that. There's so much suffering of being sacrificed by Mario.
Christ, Mario. Top 10 anime betrayals before top 10 anime betrayals.
Exactly. Yeah, so I want to say, okay. More of a, I heard you mention, okay, I kind of get it. I'm gonna ask this every time I have a feeling someone uses it. You use Streamlabs OPS, right? Or Slobs?
Yeah, I stream on Slobs, yes.
Why?
I think because when I originally debuted way back in like October, I had OBS and the program I was using would really like clash, so I would start glitching out a lot through my program. Weird. And so I was like, oh no.
I don't know what issue you're running into. That's kind of weird. Yeah, because especially Streamlabs OBS, but like Streamlabs in general is kind of bad. But I mean, it's working for you for now.
Yeah,
it does sound like, from what I've talked to you, it sounds more like you don't really set that stuff up since like Java sets up most of that stuff. So
yeah, Java's a tech god. So when something blows up, I'm just like, Java.
Yeah, it's such the Slobs is so bad. But I mean, whatever. At least it's working-ish for now.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I was like one of those questions. I think whenever I see someone, even if they're just using Streamlabs as overlays, I'm gonna ask it. Yeah. So it's just like, so for some reason, although it sounds like at least you may have had a weird way to fix this thing, you might be able to fix another way, but a lot of people don't know about normal OBS because Streamlabs will just have more marketing money. Yeah, I'm hurt my hands, like, I don't even know what you're talking about, Java. Whatever, I'm confused what you're referring to, Java, but yeah.
It's that meme, it's like, he did the work, so I didn't have to.
Yes, Streamlabs has so much marketing money. Can you please tell me you're at least not using the paying for their Prime thing? Because
they always like advertise it.
Yeah, it's like it's dumb. So like they like advertise the thing, and it's like, would you like to multi-stream? You know the thing that breaks the affiliate TOS? Would you like to do it? Come on, you know you want to do it. Please, you know you. It's like restreams that get literally against affiliate TOS and partner. Well, technically you can get a partner contract that you can maybe negotiate having multi-stream being okay, but as an affiliate, they'll never be okay. Never had an issue with OBS. The first two fixed my problems uninstalling OBS completely. Yeah, honestly, the solution might have been as simple as reinstalling OBS and it wouldn't fixed. Because the thing is, Streamlabs OBS is actually a really old version of OBS. It's an old fork. Like they forked OBS some ages ago and haven't really fixed it too much. Honestly, with why it runs like shit. But there shouldn't be anything that would work in like slobs and not OBS other way around, just because it's that same base code as third level. Just one has slob is a little bit of bloat in old code. Actually, I don't even think it's bloat. I think it's just because old code. But whatever. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, there's that. I will ask that question literally every time I see someone using Streamlabs. Do you know what the term Oshi means? Or do I?
Oshi.
Okay, I'll explain this way then.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite VTuber or VTuber you look up to?
Yanners, hands down.
Okay. Which would probably she would probably Yoshi for that term. But yes, so Nanners would be the VTuber you look up to most. She's a good choice. She's also been around the block a bit on the internet.
It really has been like I didn't know too much about VTubers. Like I knew AI Kazune existed, but like I was really confused about her. I thought she was just like an anime girl. I thought she was an AI, an actual AI. Who
You were one of the people that didn't realize that you thought they're. Well, I think the one thing that made it a little different because I don't think she did live streams for the longest time until the Gamers channel, Cosmo AI or whatever. She like. So I guess it's more believable that like, I mean, it's definitely way more in the character than a lot of YouTubers, even more than like Hololive.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy because like I just thought she was just kind of programmed.
I'm sorry, AI is not that good. Especially not when she started.
Yeah, I never actually watched actual videos. I just like saw like snippets of her, and then like I think she was on the Anime Man's channel and they did like some game, but like I was like weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little different because it's one of the older VTubers, not the oldest, but definitely the oldest popular or known one. Yeah, and then you have like because the oldest real VTuber's like this fucking newscaster, which barely anyone knows, but she's probably the oldest people will know, and it's relevant.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because like there's like I think besides fucking annoying Orange, who technically counts as the first annoying, she's basically the first that matters.
You can't deny. I've seen a lot of memes circulating. I'm like, well, when you put it that way, yeah.
Annoying Orange is, as much as everyone hates his content, like it's terrible. It's like, I mean, it's annoying, whatever. It's the same thing as a VTuber is, like literally. Down to he plays a character even. Like not everyone plays a character, but he plays a character. It's yeah.
If you are a loved one that's been affected by a VTuber, you are entitled to financial compensation.
Now we can skip over to here. Okay, so you already have this on screen, but we can say the artist. So you have your favorite piece of fan art, I believe, already up there.
I do.
Yes.
It's made by very precious berry from our farm, Rain Sevaux. She created this piece after my Magical Girl re-debut. When we had the Magical Girl outfit all ready and to go, because previously I had like a strawberry dress and then I had a farmer's outfit, and then we kicked it up to the actual like Magical Girl outfit, and then after the debut she made this really nice painting. It's my wallpaper right now for my my monitors, because I just am in love with this piece.
It's really good. Can you post their Twitter in the Twitch chat?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, just so people can properly have that. Oh, that's really loud. Hello, Undersea Rexy. What were you up to, Rexy? I'll let you shout your. I'll shout you out. We got a raid. Oh, Majora's Mask.
Hello.
Majora's Mask is a good game. Oh, there's the raid message. And yeah, there's the artist. He said Rain did it. Looks like they have on the preview. Looks like comms are open if anyone wants to get an art piece like this.
Yes, it's just showing off the beauty that she can do. Oh, commissions are open.
I like on the preview. I don't know where you pulled up on it. Oh, I think on top of the screen. I never look at attention. It's like on the preview on OBS is like the number of likes they have, which is interesting to see. Today I have 3,530. Was that show up on somewhere on Twitter? Yeah, like does this number of likes show anywhere? If I go to profile, scroll down. No, where is that shown? It's pulling it from somewhere.
I don't know.
It just pulls the likes number, which is interesting to see. Like, okay. Okay.
We've broken something.
Nah, it's just it's probably like in the page somewhere, just not displayed. I guess we're having a good raid stream so far. And hello, Rexy. Yes, yeah, your lewd friends as well. Definitely a say so, Squid. Let's go back to the thingy. Okay, so I believe you kind of answered. Oh, you joined a farm. Oh, you're in a. You know what's cool about having your thing here? We get to see when people follow you.
Oh, that's so cool. Welcome, Rexy, to StrawMeliandFriends farm. I hope you enjoy your stay. We have a lot of fun here.
Yeah, let me give you, for anyone has been here earlier, let me give you another shout out as well. Let me push it. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you answered this earlier, kind of, sort of, pretty sure. So I believe it's still the answer. Still, this is probably an answer. But who or what inspired you to try VTubing yourself, like actually streaming yourself? It might not just be manageable, but I feel like it is.
So, I always wanted to be a YouTuber as I was going through college and stuff. I wrote up so many ideas, and funny enough, the name StrawMeli comes together because I really like strawberries, and my name is like Melly, or short is Melly, and that was my cosplay name. And so my idea was that like what I was gonna do was like dress up as all of my characters and just like live out the shenanigans on YouTube, but I just didn't have like the equipment, and you know, I was always like self-conscious of how like I looked and stuff.
I mean, you did mention something off stream, being really afraid of your face showing, which is I think a lot of us are. We would not be VTubers.
Yeah, it's true.
So like that wouldn't have really worked out, honestly.
I just wasn't sure. I was like, instead of like a flash, I'm just like, I just face revealed Daishima. We become so close. I revealed my face.
No, it did not happen. But yeah, see, the way you do the thing here is you're using the camera input. Although you can share the screen, it works better with OBS. You have to do camera input. But yeah. So yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to be a YouTuber, but then I didn't. But then, like, you know, the Backstreet tour started. That's a Game Grump reference, but like COVID hit, and so unless it was before, no, I think it was during COVID. We were just kind of stuck indoors, and Java was like, "Hey, you know, you've always wanted to do like your streaming thing. Why don't you like start on just like streaming games on Twitch? Because like I had a lot of games that I just didn't like." I didn't touch them a lot. I always felt like I'm so busy.
Are you saying you were a backlogger? As people like.
Yes. I always felt like I was so busy. I don't even know what I was doing in my life. Probably watching a lot of anime and working. But since we had like this time off during like jobs, like I had like the summer, so we Java kind of got like all the equipment things because he's pretty tech savvy and I'm not. So we got a small setup started, and then I started streaming pre-VTuber though on Twitch.
I'm just imagining, for some reason, the first thing comes to mind is Java sort of becoming a technician and you getting, you know, the crazy setup that like freaking Project Melody has? Just doing, not doing the lewd content, but like having the same setup she has.
Yeah.
No, because I don't know how you. I think that setup for the mocap, it's a pain in the ass to put on yourself. So I'm just picturing him suiting you up every day.
It's like
there's I think like Miko or something. Your name is. There's another VTuber who does like mocap stuff. It's like $17,000, something stupid. It's a little, you know, not a serious thing to think about right now.
That's a lot of money.
Code Miko, yeah. She has she'd probably be the example I should think about when I'm mentioning it, because like, okay, I want to say the mocap, but not like, okay, you can do that without being lewd. Yeah.
Just say so mocap.
Yeah, say so. I don't think Miko's not say so, but she's not a literal cam girl, which what Project Melody is.
Oh, I don't know who Code Miko is. So
Code Miko is really cool. She's she does her own like 3D modeling stuff, which she makes all of her own stuff. It's really like really high fidelity. Like it looks, you know how like crazy like realistic a lot of the games are these days.
Mm-hmm.
She sort of does it that quality, but with like full body mocap tracking. It's kind of crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is pretty wild.
It's really high effort, but she has the background to be able to do all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. And in no way does she ever need a shout out, because she's bigger than the world as part of VTubers art. But this is a reference for that. But yeah. So, okay. The first thing that comes to mind though, so you're at a farm, you've had strawberry milk before, right?
Yeah, I've had strawberry milk.
Okay. Like I was thinking like, oh, the Nesquik strawberry milk at the very least.
Definitely.
Yeah. That is it's actually pretty good. It's just so much.
Is this question going into like, if I try strawberry items, is it cannibalism?
No.
It's a very popular question.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Well, well, no, it's not. Okay, so plants will plants are always cannibals though, or most of them are, because if a strawberry or like an apple falls from a tree, the tree will reabsorb the apple or consume it in the soil. So
right.
yeah, so yeah, no, all plants maybe are cannibals. It just I'm just gonna say like, yeah, all plants are cannibals, or almost all at least. There might be some exclusions there. Just like spiders are actual cannibals, as in they will just eat their babies and stuff, or other way around.
Spiders are freaky demons.
Yeah. Okay, so you already did that.
But you were mentioning strawberry milk?
Yeah. I did mention strawberry milk. You've had strawberry milk before. It doesn't. I mean, it's very on brand for you to be drinking. I don't know the last time you've had it, but it's good.
Yeah, many moons ago, I used to have a redeem on stream called "Eat Strawberry Snack" and "Eat and Drink Strawberry Drink," and the captions were, "It's like, I will consume the flesh and blood of my people."
That's more recent than I've had strawberry milk. I think the last time I had it was, oh geez, I probably was like 8 or 9. So yeah, that's very recent. Because when did you start streaming? Because that couldn't be too long ago.
I started streaming, I think July 2020. Yeah, because I just had back in July my anniversary stream. So it's been about a year now. I started then, and it was just doing like off-camera streaming, and then I had a PNG for a while that Java drew, and then in October. After Java.
There's another raid. Oh yeah, you're doing so nothing wrong with doing PNG streaming though. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly. PNG streaming is valid, super valid. And then in October we debuted my Vroid model using like 310, and it was kind of glitching out a little bit because we weren't like used to like gaming setups and stuff and the high tech of technology. So it was a lot of like learning in the beginning of becoming a VTuber and like finding where VTubers existed. It wasn't until like December where I was just like, I found the VTubers.
Nice strawberries. Yes. Hello, Dark Alchemist. And thanks for the raids art. And yep. They're playing Shovel Knight, which is a very good game.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've played that game before, but it's a very retro-ish kind of game. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah. Z got oh, is that why? That's why raid over, because the game
Right.
Oh, no problem. And hello Cora as well. I am not tough, but I definitely prefer that comparison to Fenty. People always say I'm like Fenty. I'm like, man. I mean, I guess Toph is cool though. Actually,
yeah.
You've seen Last Endbender, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, with the do like a culture check there a little bit.
You're just like, I will end call if you do not know the series.
Oh, hello, Lunar. Yes, I'm doing great. Oh, whoa, kitten. Yes, I know you.
Oh, whoa.
It's crazy seeing people like recognize from TikTok. It's like, oh my gosh, see, it's actually worth doing it, guys.
You're so famous now.
I'm not super. Ew. Yeah. It's a thing. Okay, we got that. Okay, I think for you, this I have standard questions I go through, but this is one of them. I think for you, this won't be too differently. So, question mark? Sure. Let me swap my old Hooge before we go. Oops, wait. Oh, wrong key binding. There we go. I need to fix my buttons. There we go.
Oh, that's cute. It's a question mark. I love it.
Yeah, it's one of my redeems. Okay. If you're like looking back now, because you've been going stream for over a year now, is there anything that you would do differently? I think for you, I'm not sure what.
A lot of things.
Really? Well, for you, I guess I'll leave this talk. Yeah. So what would you have done differently?
I think first and foremost, tell myself to believe in myself a little bit more. Like, probably a lot more. I think just figuring things out in general, and then like finding the VTuber community, and stuff, and maybe just like posting more, being more active on social media. It was just really hard because I wasn't sure what to do, how to do it. I knew streamers who were on-camera streamers when I debuted as a VTuber. I really didn't know other VTubers yet, and so I didn't know who to ask for VTuber advice until I found VTubers. So maybe just like, I don't know, doing more social, like marketing more.
Yeah. So you weren't, I know you've been kind of absorbed into a VTuber community at this point, but at the beginning, it sounds like you sort of just started streaming and like you knew what VTubers were, but you didn't really have anyone to look up to for that, basically, is what you're saying?
Yeah, like I saw Nanners, and that's when I knew like I really want to be a VTuber, because like my whole thing for when I was like thinking about doing YouTube was like being an anime girl. Like I was gonna be your best anime girl, and then have counterparts that you could also claim best girls, and stuff. A best girl for every kind of class.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, what about if I just become a VTuber? And then like I really liked the thought of making my lore. I'm really good at storytelling. I write a lot of stories, and so basically my lore is just like an anime, a manga adaptation in the works kind of thing. And so I think, but mostly besides like technical stuff and like social medias, I think I just tell myself to believe myself in a lot more, because like there was a lot of anxieties that I just kind of faced and wasn't sure how to cope with in the moment. There was like a moment where when I was getting into the VTuber community, there was people who were like I thought were friends, but they turned our friendship into like competition. and there were like people that there was this one specific person that kind of sent myself in a downward spiral for a little bit, because like I felt like I was, like, oh, I was also pretty lost in the VTuber community, like I can help you out and like stuff, and I felt like they were just copying who I was and like using that as like clout, and it was very stressful during that time because like I like we had mutuals and I felt like they were just trying to be me and like steal my place that I made for myself. So it was really stressful during those times, and Java had to like comfort me and let me know like no one's gonna like replace you if they like copy you, kind of like, you're still you.
Oh, so okay, no, I know there's people who do it. I don't get attempting to use someone to clout chase or like you trying to leech off them, unless like, okay, like you find someone is, oh no, like a few thousand followers on like Twitch or something, that would make sense, but like it's not going to help you that much if you manage to leech off of someone who's smaller. Like it's not going to really do much.
Yeah, exactly. So
like, what are you doing other than being like a dick?
Yeah, it set me in a negative mental health spiral, because like I was like, what if like, because I had all these projects and I was scared like if I released them they would just like copy them, and I thought I was just kind of being paranoid, like people just do things coincidentally, and then but it just happened like I made some things and then they immediately copied it like right after I just did them, and so I was like, okay, this proves that I'm not being paranoid. And so it really held me back a lot.
I'm on that shit, by the way. Right?
That's how you ease the tension with an ara. Can't stick with it at night.
Like I'm really fast at doing it when I see you're redeemed. I don't even remember what things. But yeah, oh jeez, yeah, like. Now people are kind of dumb, but you can just do whatever. Just do your own thing, and you'll be kind of fine. There's plenty of cool people, there's lots of cool people in the VTubing community.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and you can go and do like on Twitter. There's a lot of cool people. I think I'm being completely honest, we're kind of a weird space on Twitter where outside of me and a few other people, they're not as accepting of like small people, from what I can tell. It's like actively there's less effort put into like trying to help small people. There's a few other people, but it's not as like cool as it was like 8 months ago or so. But I mean there's still some, but like you can still go up to like and hang out, and you're a little on your own now. Like if you basically watch someone's channel and hang out with them a bunch, you work it for them, but it's less of a overarching thing. I think at this point, thank you for the, oh, that's a good name. Thank you for follow, Cash Money Robot. I think at this point it's more like everyone's kind of mostly settling down. Not necessarily like anything malicious. It's like people like, oh, we don't have time to spend on Twitter all day anymore. Outside of me, who's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Cause like, yeah, everything's kind of like settling in place. Like I feel like a majority of VTubers kind of like started around the same time, because like I've been seeing a lot of like anniversary streams happen kind of like one after the other. And I feel like we finally like got to a place where we're feeling like comfortable.
Like you started a tiny bit before me, but I think a few months at the end of the or whatever amount of time doesn't make too much difference. We're all you for one. Were you part of the community that switched from YouTube to Twitch, or were you already on Twitch at the time?
No, I started on Twitch.
Okay, so I was there too, but did you remember watching that where there was, I'm gonna say at least 100 VTubers switched from Twitch to YouTube. It was very interesting to, from YouTube to Twitch. They're all on YouTube. They all were on YouTube. They were like, okay, we're gonna make YouTube work. They still had the delusion in their heads that YouTube could work, because all the girls on there, all the Hololive girls, all the big VTubers are on YouTube. They're still honestly a little delusional at the time, and then they there's a big part of the network group, and then they were all kind of like that. And I at the time was on Twitch, honestly, because I just thought it was easier. But everyone moved over. It's crazy. So did you actually, were you part of anything? Actually, did you notice that happening? or you?
I did, mostly because like a lot of YouTubers I knew were on YouTube, so I watched them on YouTube, and then that's became like the big talk on YouTube between VTubers. People were posting questions like, I started on YouTube. Should I move over? A lot of people were like posting like, I'm gonna kind of like try things over here and see how that goes. And then like I initially, like people I were like watching made the jump over to Twitch.
Yeah, and now
and then I followed the channel.
yeah, now at this point, I think the two people who I know are on YouTube still that are relevant outside of, you know, the ones that, you know, there's a handful of people that made YouTube work, but I think relevant as they're small still ish, under 10k, is like Randon and Corpse channel are the only two.
What?
Corpse is great, and should just move over to Twitch. That was wonderful during that week. That week of Corpse Twitch was wonderful. But yeah, it's just like, you know.
I think it's we were like, Java and I were talking about it the other day, and I think
yes, Thunderbird, yes, Ariel. That's I always forget about her. But yeah, she's a new person who's still, and I would consider, don't hate me for this if you're hearing this, you're still slightly delusional. You'll move over to Twitch eventually.
You'll come over to our side.
She went to her phase of wanting to audition to a bunch of agencies and realized, oh, that's not really gonna work out. And then trying to do her own thing. She just makes good content. It's just like, she'd be doing better on Twitch.
I think that's the thing that people are watching. Like, if you're already on Twitch, you wouldn't swap apps. Like, I would, like, when, like, Corpse would be streaming, I'd be like, on to YouTube now.
No.
But, like,
what happens is people move to Twitch, and I don't open YouTube anymore. I just don't. I only open it now to upload my VODs. Like, I don't watch anything on YouTube anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like not even my old YouTube subscription like CGP Grey or anything. I know there's some people that are not to that level, but like just don't watch VTubers on YouTube anymore. It's so easy just to watch them all on Twitch. It's a good platform. The platform's made for streaming.
I would say like, yeah, that was the main goal. For YouTube, I guess it's kind of tricky because like it was made for videos, but now you can do a lot of other things on YouTube.
The problem with YouTube is that it doesn't. Oh, did the playlist end? Oh yeah, video pause. Continue watching. Fuck off, YouTube. Yes.
YouTube's like, you're talking smack about me. I'm gonna pause your music.
Yeah, that was amazing timing. It's like, are you still watching? You fuck off, YouTube. Basically. Oh geez, I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, they heard. Yeah, but oh yeah, I remember. So YouTube, the main issue with it is you need to be big for. Okay, YouTube doesn't give a shit about small people at all, not one bit. YouTube doesn't give a shit. So if you're small, let's say under like 10k, which is actually a lot and hard to get to on YouTube, YouTube will not push people to you whatsoever. Or even worse, I think they start pushing to you like at 1k, but like it's hard. You start growing at like 1k from what I can gather, and like it's still like way harder than Twitch, because if you get to 1k on Twitch, I hit front page recommended on time a decently amount of times on Twitch. I don't know if I'm doing it today because of Twitch content, there's maybe less viewers and stuff, but like it's Twitch gives a shit about the smaller people. Like, you see, it's a lot easier for people to get discovered, just raids. They give a shit about it a lot more, which is interesting.
I feel like you just kind of, for YouTube, just like, I don't want to say cracking the code, but like I still watch a good handful of VTubers on Twitch and on YouTube, and some of them have reached 1k plus, and I think it's just like maybe like the demographic or where they're targeting kind of thing.
You can do it, but 1k also is kind of still super low on YouTube. It's a big deal on Twitch, it's not on YouTube. Which it's just as hard to actually, even harder. It's probably harder to get 1k on YouTube, but it's not a big deal. Like it doesn't. Okay, you get your super chats enabled and stuff, but like it doesn't. It's just not. It's not good enough. It just quite frankly isn't good enough to do well on. You can do well on Twitch with 1K, but not necessarily you'll start being super successful in 1K on Twitch, but it's like the numbers are way different. As in, a Twitch follower seems like it's worth more, but easier to get, weirdly enough.
That's true. I feel like since I feel like on Twitch it feels like more hyped because a lot of like VTubers like, wow, 1K party kind of thing. And so I think I see it a lot more often, obviously, more than YouTube.
Well, there's parties on YouTube, but it's more like there's not as much of a sense of community. Well, that's kind of thing of YouTube. It's more isolated. There's some sense of community, but like there's no raid system. Every time I've seen some over there, they're more just doing their own thing, which is cool. And maybe not the worst thing in the world, but just different. It's very different. You can make it work. It's basically like streaming on hard mode. But if you do make it work though, YouTube in the high end is better. Like if you get to like, I don't know, like 50K subs on YouTube, you can start just easily passively making money. But like, again, if you get 50K Twitch followers, you'll still be rolling the dough. So not just passively make money, you have stupid amounts of money unless people stop watching you on Twitch with 50K. So like, that's things like Twitch followers just worth more.
Oh yeah, and like I think that was the big thing that was also being tweeted out. Like, if you're on YouTube, you compared to Twitch, you can have like bits, subs, emotes, and all kinds of things.
It's more to a evil way. Twitch is very gamified, which at least is in our favor. But like, it's very, very gamified, especially in particular to do like in free to play apps and stuff. They know what makes the monkey brains go burr to want to spend money, and they're just giving it to our hands instead of YouTube. They have super chats, which are cool, I guess, but like super chats are essentially the same thing as the highlights in chat, which I have set to how much points. What's my points for highlights chat? 100 points, whatever. No one gives a shit about that on Twitch. Like I've seen it used a couple times compared to like on YouTube. You'll have people drop like $100 super chat so that their senpai notices them. Yeah, basically that. Yeah. Although, wait, it doesn't look like it does it here. There's yeah, there's a way to make the highlighted message. Actually, if I go to my redeems, let me see something. I wonder if I go to manage redeems if the highlight message shows up in there, because that would be a thing. I don't think it shows up. No, I think it just, yeah, I don't get the point of the redeem. It doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it's slightly. I don't see a reason to raise the price on it because it doesn't really do much.
Yeah. I forgot that I even had those. Like, they're like the default things, and I have them on, and they come in handy when I'm like 1v1 a boss, and they're like, no, I don't do that. I was like, ah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it just, yeah, it does stuff. It's funny, it doesn't do shit on the, it matters so little that on, like, Stream Elements, it doesn't highlight it. It just looks normal. I don't know how they would do it. Would kind of look kind of ugly if it did something, but yeah.
It's true. That's fair.
Yeah, no one uses them anyways. Yeah. So have you? Okay, I know you play most. Okay, no, I don't know if you play mostly. I've seen you play a lot of visual novels.
I do. Yeah.
So, what other sort of games are you playing, or just playing some like non-visual novel games as well? Right. Honestly, it's hard to keep track of everyone, but I know you at least play.
That's fair. So I like to play JRPGs, visual novels, horror games, and a small niche of other things. We just finished Chaos Child, which is not a very well-known visual novel. It's about
what do you mean Chaos Child is not well-known? It's part of Semicolon Universe.
It's part of what?
The Semicolon Universe.
I did not know that.
Is Chaos Child Steins is Steins Gate?
Gate.
Yeah, it's probably it started a semicolon universe. It's what people meme call it because that's kind of what it is.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I forgot how it came recommended. I usually look for visual novels that have like some spicy plots. I like when things start derailing. I'm like, ah, shoot. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I'm gonna be surprised.
I've heard good things about Chaos Child. I think I recall that the anime of Chaos Child, if there is one, wasn't good or something. But I do know that the visual novel is good.
Yeah, the visual novel is like really good. We just finished like the common route, and we like because like it feels like kind of like Doki Doki, like you're just like, wow.
Yeah, Doki Doki's good. Let me ask if you've played some other ones. The anime is pretty close. Okay, I know the Steins Gate anime is pretty good. It cuts some stuff out, including actually I didn't watch Steins Gate Zero's anime. I just played the visual novel, but the Steins Gate original anime is pretty good. So for other original novels, have you played Kanabo Shoujo?
No, but it's on my list.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. I found it and I was like, I have the link.
You know the background for the game, right? Like who made it?
No, I do not know.
Okay, so that game was made literally by 4chan, as in a bunch of people from 4chan made like deplatformed and made a studio called 4Leaf, but it's just a bunch of people from 4chan actually doing something good, which is always funny.
Wow.
Yeah. it's really it's better than it's any right to be. It's good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of fantastic things about it, so I would not have imagined that just a group of people from 4chan.
It's just a fucking yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Now, have you hosted another one to purchase the embodiment of chaotic neutral? Pretty much. I don't know. Well, yeah, chaotic neutral depends on which part you're on. But yeah, at very least chaotic.
That's all I hear about 4chan. Everything that comes out is chaotic.
Chaotic, yes. You could say chaotic evil in certain parts, but definitely chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so another thing would be, have you played Muv-Love?
No, I've not heard of that one.
Muv, I'll type in chat just in case I'm butchering how I say it. But yeah, so it's a 3-part, yeah, oh there we go, Thunderbird. Thunderbird knows it. Thunderbird's cultured. Yeah, so there is a series, their first game in the series would be okay, at least you know of it. It's good. There's Muv-Love Extra and Limited, which is the first game in the series. So it's like a lot of visual novels do a thing where they split, you play part and you like have a second part of the game, but it goes Extra and Limited, and there's Alternative, which is the actual sequel. But and there's been some other stuff. There's actually a Muv-Love anime airing this season, but if it's anything like the old, they've made a couple Muv-Love animes. They've all been bad.
Third time will not be the charm.
I mean, I haven't really. Has anyone looked into if the anime is good? It's airing right now. I've heard no one talking about. Ira has not talked about it, which makes me very worried about the quality of it because she's really big in that series. Oh well.
I play a lot of horror-esque visual novels. Like I said, I fight to find some. Like I'm a big Ultimate game person. I really like to romance hot anime boys.
Oh gosh, what's the? Isn't the big meme one, or rather not meme, but there's a community around it. Corpse Party is basically just that.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of things around Corpse Party. Like as a game, it's pretty good. The anime. If you look up for the anime for that one, it's only the bad endings that got animated, which kind of sucks because I was like, all the characters that I was rooting to live just kind of die in the series now.
Well, it's got to be edgy and have everyone die.
Yeah.
Hey, Otome games are, I haven't played too many. Have you? See, yeah, you said you played some Otome games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any favorites? I haven't really played any of them. Not that would be. Well, the only Otome game that comes to mind is the fucking pigeon one.
Hatoful Boyfriend!
Oh.
My best friend Ryota.
Oh, yeah. the guy I wanted to be. Actually, the other one comes to mind is KFC's Finger Looking Good game. Isn't that an ultimate game basically?
Basically, yeah. We played that on stream, so finger looking good. It was chaotic, but like in such a tasteful way. And I was like, I like what's this going? A free game that it's kind of like the opposite. Instead of 4chan rising up to make a visual novel, it's just KFC marketing and be like, what's cool nowadays?
It's like the weeb that's control of marketing is like, hey, can I do this? And then for some reason it said yes.
I mean, it was working for like what Arby's. They had like their marketing person like just making
they gave a lot of these big companies are like, what if we just gave a bunch of marketing money and control over to a bunch of like 20-something kids basically or whatever, and it worked out. Yeah, because it worked out real well for them for the most part. I think it's not like having a boomer run a Twitter account just makes it super corporate.
Yeah, and then you have like edgy Wendy about to like stab you and become your new wife.
It's great.
But yeah, other games that I'm playing right now. We're about to finish Persona 5 Royale. We're at the fight with Dr. Maruki, which is gonna be on Saturday instead of Danganronpa. We might move that to Sunday. We're playing the second one because we just wanted more to spare, I guess. And I'm playing Luigi's Mansion right now, and
you're specifically playing Luigi's Mansion 3, I believe, right?
Yeah, the third one. Again, spooky.
Wasn't the second one like this weird multiplayer game or some bullshit?
I don't know. I've never played the first or second one.
Okay, so the first one. Okay, I tried to play on stream, and no one wanted to watch. But the second one, I believe, was like this weirdish game. I hear the third one's good. How's the third one been?
It's been really, really good. I think.
Yeah, you don't need to play the other ones to play the third one. They're kind of standalone.
Yeah, and especially since like in the story, they're like Luigi.
There's not really a story. The first one, it's basically Luigi goes. I don't know how Mario gets locked in the mansion or whatever, but he gets kidnapped. Luigi's just fucking using his vacuum to get Ghost. But there's not really too much of a story to the first game.
Luigi gets ghosted.
Or Mario does, rather. Yeah, is it the same story basically? Is Mario trapped or kidnapped in the third game? Is that what happens? Or
yeah, Mario's trapped, and so is Peach and like 3 Toads.
So it's the same story base. Well, I mean, obviously, he probably plays way better than the first one, but Nintendo isn't really known for having the deepest of stories in all their games, so it's fine. they're about gameplay.
It was funny because like when we were doing some of the gameplay, I have to go back and screenshot some moments. But when we were doing Luigi's Mansion, the third one, there were some moments I was just looking at it. I was like, oh my god, if I just freeze frame this, I can just make this an out of context clip from Squid Game.
It's great.
Which was pretty good. We're gonna play Squid Game Roblox tomorrow. Oh wow, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, I've seen some people playing that. Yeah, I actually haven't seen Squid Game myself, just because first of all, I don't really watch that much actual TV, so it's not that weird for me to not to have watched it. But yeah, it does. Every time I see Squid Game screenshots, I do kind of like, wait, isn't that Rexy? You'll remember the name. The gambling show. It's the same plot. What was the name of that anime?
Is it Kakadaguri or
Kaiji? Yes, Kaiji. Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. It's like it's literally. I'm pretty sure Squid Game just copied from it, like blatantly. It's not really a big deal, but I'm pretty sure it's a Korean. Squid Game is Korean, right?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of fucking weeps over there. Yeah. I could totally see that whoever is making it was a big fan of Kaiji. Because it's very similar. If you like Squid Game, you probably like Kaiji. But it's anime.
But anime. Well, yeah. Squid Game, the anime.
And older too. It's 96, I believe, was when Kaiji started. The original anime for Kaiji started airing before, because Squid Game started like a decade ago. It like took forever to make it, but Kaiji was already like animated and stuff before. Yeah. Yeah, Kaiji. Go. You can look it up. Kaiji. Kaiji's first season, Ultimate Survivor, aired in October 2007. It's an old ass show, and you can look up Kaiji. Kaiji started getting made like a decade ago, like 2010 or 11. Not Crash. Squid Game got made a decade ago. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah. And the manga was 96. So yeah, it's also been a popular series for a while. But I guess it's cool. It's a good concept that like is good to happen. Yeah. So have you played the Squid Game? So which is it in Roblox? I've seen other people play, or is it someone else? I heard. Which Squid Game are you playing?
I'm playing the one, I don't remember who created it, but I only found out about it. I should have known that it would have came to like Roblox, because like a lot of things boom in Roblox. And there's so many like bootleg.
I do know that very first Squid Game. Well, I'm immortal, so I could just suffer my way through it, I think. But actually, are you StrawMeli? Are you immortal? Are you still have a fleshy body that can die?
Bum, bum, bum. I think I've teased at it, but the lore that comes, it's actually I'm gonna tease this some more. I already come up with a concept to drop in November. So I'm a magical girl, but my item isn't designed for like magical girl kind of things. Like, you know, like you get a wand or a tiara kind of thing. And I was like, oh, this is an item used for magical girls. I just had an item with like just pure raw energy, like spoke to me and like gave me the power, and in my mind the magic became magical girl. And next month I'm gonna tease what is the real secret behind the magical relic. So I guess we'll see if I'm immortal or not.
Well, it doesn't sound like you have a contract. So there's that. We have that in common.
Heckin' Cubo or Cuban.
Wait, hold on. That does mean you don't have a contract. Would you like to sign another contract? You're not currently held under a contract. Would you like to sign? I don't know what I would give you at this point, but
I've watched Madoka to know better.
He's fine. You'll be immortal. I offer immortality. I would offer becoming a magical girl as well, but you kind of already are that, so all I can offer is immortality.
You're like, hey, you want to watch anime forever?
Forever?
You could finish that watch list if you had all the time on your hands.
You still wouldn't finish it. Who'd ask?
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep it in my pocket. I'll keep the little piece of paper.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Like a checkbox. Would you like to be immortal? Sign here in blood. And it's just like yes or no.
Yeah. It's just hit to sign it. It's fine. It's fine.
What if... Are you under contract?
Okay, so my lore is the magical, like, you know, the QB kind of person went up to me and used magical girl contracts, but I'm not a girl, so it kind of backfired. And I got contract over to contractor instead. So there's no contract over me, but I got basically the powers of a contractor.
Oh.
And they got turned into a magical girl. And I kind of just do nothing. There's no restriction. There's nothing forcing you to save the world, so I just don't.
You're just like, I'm gonna chill here.
I'm just gonna vibe.
Good luck.
But I can form contracts with other people because I have all.
You are secretly the Cube waiting to strike.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't give a shit about like actually putting super restrictions. It's just going to be like contract that says immortality in magical girl or boy or whatever, and like a check mark. It's not going to be any like hidden text. It's just going to be that. No, I'm going to make you save. I'm not going to make people save the world. They just get magic powers.
Big.
Yeah.
The best contract you could sign up for.
It's just yeah, there's yeah, no catch. Interesting. Yeah. So you've mentioned a bunch of games, but do you have a favorite game you played so far though?
Let me think about it.
on as far as like streamed wise.
I think my favorite that I've streamed, visual novel wise, was Seven Scarlet, because it felt very ultimate game, but they did such a good job in writing like the mystery, the suspense. You know, you play as this girl who doesn't really remember the early years of her life, and when she tries to think back about it, like there's like the purple haze, and she gets drawn back to this town which she may have like origined at. And of course, there's these hot anime boys who want your number, and I'm like, oh, maybe like a little bit. But when you start romancing them, it feels normal. But like, there's these things in the background that kind of like a kid goes missing. You're like, oh no, that tiny child! I just talked to you this morning and stuff. And then there's this masked man who's just out to sacrifice you. Like he just straight up ruins every like love line that you create. And then like all these endings, it was just really good. Like it just felt like a dating game gone super horror, and it was very really well executed. And the other game that I really enjoy is Persona 5 Royale. It's the first time I've ever played a Persona game, and I just really enjoy all the characters and the story. And since it was the first game I streamed, I didn't actually do like multiple games. When I started, I was just streaming P5.
You were just a Persona gamer.
Yeah, I was a Persona gamer. Because I just like ordered the Royale, and then it came out, and then that's when we decided like, hey, you should stream. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Maybe I should stream the new game I got.
I haven't played Persona any of them either. I do know there's a lot of pointing guns at their own heads and like firing to use their powers.
Actually, that's Persona 3. Persona 4 got like the better end of the stick. They just tear a card and then...
Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, like Persona 3, like, oh, you just have to shoot yourself in the head to use your powers.
It was pretty edgy. Like, whoa, the kid's so edgy, so hardcore. And P5, you just rip a mask off your face, and your eyes don't bleed because like it's a mask, but like the rest of your face kind of like starts to bleed, and you're just like, whoa. That was so hardcore. I feel like the adrenaline going through my veins.
It's still a little better than having to pulling a mask off each time. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Just take the mask off. You have a cool mask, but you have to take it off. It's a little annoying. And you get to put it back on, or just reappear.
Yeah, it just kind of reappears. Like when you first awaken your persona, you rip it off your face. It's like if the mask was like super glued to your face, and you just rip it off, and then it just kind of stays on your face. There's somewhat ripping it off.
Seems legit.
Yeah, seems legit.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the series. I know there's various. I think for a lot of them, they're not really like the sort of related, but not really. Which I've heard. Like you can kind of just play whatever ones, from understand.
Yeah, they all. I think it was confirmed. Like they all exist in the same world, kind of, or just different timelines or something. Yeah,
but like you can kind of not worry about like the really old ones that probably don't play as well. But,
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that can be an issue in some of these old Japanese games. Like, yeah, you kind of have to play this game from like 2003 to really get the whole story.
Yeah.
Like I think, oh gosh, I bet the Dot Hack series is still like that.
Oh my gosh.
Where you'd have to play the fucking original, like, was it PS2? I think it's PS2. Where those games, I don't know, I saw some play it some recently, but man, I would not want to go back to play something that grindy and like crusty. But I mean, you can play, I mean, Thunderbird, I do have, I mean, if you like grindy, it might be, it might be good for streaming, but it'd be like, man, there's just a lot of, it's way, when I've seen it streams, like, oh man, it's way grindier than I remember it being. Yeah, I mean, crusty, to point out, no. I think maybe it could work fine. Okay, there's a difference between what would I play off stream and what would I play on stream. I think there's a better chance I'd play that on stream. Pokemon Pinball, 100% of Pokemon Pinball, dang, yeah, you're 100% ready.
Pokemon Pinball was so good. I used to have that on the Game Boy cartridge. What a good time.
Now you just got a 100%. Oh gosh, what was that Pokemon game that you got from like McDonald's? Came on these like stupid CDs. Oh jeez, I don't remember what game it was. It was you'll get it. Oh wow, they're using a different thing. Hey, can you go ahead and just ban them? There's a different name now. Or do you want me to do it, Rexy? Thank you. I can't believe they're using a different fucking message.
That's so weird. Like all the bots. I remember it was like on Twitter the other day. There were some bots under the HoloLive girls' names, and I was like, why would you do that? And obviously, it's not them.
Yeah.
Heckin' bots.
Yeah. Well, it's like so. It was basically a big follows bot, but like I haven't got that one because just block the message. But they just changed their message. They figured out everyone had that certain thing blocked. And now they're doing something else. I'll have to learn. I'll have to learn what keyboard I can ban now. What bastards! Actually, I could probably just block that site. I should have copied that URL. Oh well. Annoying.
How dare they crash it on two magical beings?
Yeah, no, they can't crash our party.
Too powerful.
Okay, so now this would be a very expensive thing for you to do. But do you ever hate money and want to get a live CD for all of your forms?
Like a live 2D?
Yeah. Yeah. Would you ever get a live 2D for all of your forms?
I think the question's been posed on me, and so far I really like all the 3D models, how they've come out so far. I know like a lot of people are jumping over to live 2D.
I mean, it is better, but like a part of that's just because live 2D software is just better.
Yeah, 3D is really behind the game.
Well, it's just it's mostly just Vtuber Studio is a very good program, and there's a few cool things you can do with 3D models. There's that thing where you can have people throw stuff at you, which I need to get set up. There's even going to be hand tracking stuff in Live 2D if you really want to do that, which is, by the way, can be expensive to rig that, but that's besides the point. It's not impossible. Like, Vtuber Studio is just a stupidly good program, and then 3D side we got the VC Face and some other ones. They're pretty good, but just not nearly up to the caliber that Vtuber Studio. It's like you can literally draw a PNG or whatever and clothes to kind of go on your character and kind of scuff, put a different outfit on.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, like it's a stupidly good program. It's not that 3D is bad. Well, you can like Voroids can like look like Voroids, but you can. That's not to say anything about 3D. You can get crazy good 3D stuff. It's just a matter of like actually make stuff in Blender and manually and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which gets expensive. Which actually Blender, by the way, good 3D models are actually more expensive than Live 2D. Unless you make yourself.
I know. I think Yanner's got hers, and I think she spent like 3,000 or 30,000 or something.
Oh, no, okay.
$1,000.
Yanner's probably spent like $3,000 on. I don't know what her 3D looks like, but that's a pretty reasonable number for a good from scratch model. Unless you're getting ripped off because you're big. No, 3,000 is probably about right. I know Pandy, who does the mine, does from scratch models from like I think it's like a little over $1,000 now. Maybe it's a little more than that, but like, yeah, you can go crazy. But then you go to like Live 2D, and you can get a Live 2D model rigged and drawn for like $1,000, that's like high end stuff. You can go more expensive too, but it's just 3D is only cheap because Vroid. That's the reason people think it's cheap. It's
That's fair.
Because Vroid's a good program, honestly, for like making stuff. Even if stuff can most time look like Vroid, but like Live 2D, there's a character creator for Live 2D, but then you're super limited. But yeah.
I think down the line, maybe I'll think about it. we have 3Ds because Java actually had like some experience with some modeling, and now he's got, I think just recently, a while back, he's got experience in Blender, and that's how the Magical Girl outfit came together. I got my wand and all
yes,
stuff.
so all of your wand, it's done Blender. So you're using Blender to add assets to a V-Rid, I'm assuming, instead of, because if you made honestly, if you went back and just did your model again in Blender completely, it'd probably look pretty good. It's just a lot of work.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of time. Like our Magical outfit, like going through Blender and like, because there's a lot of assets like on my model that can't be done in the Vroid studio. So he was like teleported back and forth.
You have to go into Unity. It's a lot of work. Trained for my, you can do an auto Maya. You can do a you can actually make a VTuber model of Maya. There's no reason you couldn't do it. If people just say Blender because it's free and no one wants to, I don't know how expensive that program is, or maybe you don't own it anymore. Yeah, maybe you don't own it anymore. You've been trained on it. The good thing though is Blender now is better than it used to be. There's an actual GUI. Has anyone here seen what Blender used to look like before it had a GUI? It was terrifying. It was just, you used to have to literally do everything with key bindings.
Oh no.
Which is honestly the best way to work with the program is key bindings, but it's very intimidating.
One wrong move and it's all over. Well,
it's more like you have no idea what these buttons are. Go look at the manual. I think there's a small number of buttons that were visible, but the GUI is pretty good now. You can just click stuff. Yeah, manual Spain. Yes, although it's a very scary picture of Blender. These days, Blender's pretty honestly good. To the point where I would be comfortable with YOLO trying to do it. But, oh, geez. It was very scary.
I don't use Blender for like modeling stuff. I don't have the background. Java does. But I use Blender a lot recently to do the editing and music over for my animatics. So it's actually been working pretty well. Are you
using it as a video editor? Because I know Blender's a lot of stuff that like is kind of weird. How's the video editor in Blender? Is it okay?
It's pretty good. I watched just a tutorial. Basically, you like insert your movie clip, you insert your audio clip, and then like there's basic buttons or like some things on the right hand side that you just kind of like drag and drop.
I was trying to use DaVinci Resolve for it, and I was like, man, this is a very clunky and shitty program, honestly. I don't know if Blender's video editor is any better, because like, I don't know. I do know. Hi, Unborn Paladin.
Paladin! Hi, Paladin!
Yeah, Blender did get very good recently. There's a lot of good. I wonder if. Okay, no, actually, straight up, did it get good about the time the pandemic hit? Because I bet there's just people with some free time.
I can imagine. Like, I feel like a lot of things boomed in like mods and the things because people just had more time on their hands.
Yeah, and they're like, let's make Blender good.
They were procrastinating. They're like, what's on our to-do list? Upgrade Blender.
Yeah, Blender. There's been some good stuff. There's been some programs that gone worse. There's been Plex comes to mind. Yeah. It's been an interesting time. I'm glad I'm not in school right now. That's what. I hear people like dealing with this stuff that are like, oh my god, like you're not. You doesn't sound like you're in school anymore. But like, he was like, oh yeah, I have to like do all the online classes, and they're like jank as fuck because they didn't like set stuff up. There's these professors that never do online classes trying to do them and doing Zoom calls, and like, fuck that.
But yeah, old-timey professors. Like, I had professors who couldn't turn on the projector in their own, like, classroom.
Yeah, and having them trying to do online classes, especially. That's basically what's happening. It's like, oh yeah, you are, yeah, they're just having to do online stuff right now. Although there's various stuff at this point, but yeah. Yeah, not ideal. I just feel bad for everyone who's having to deal with that. Mostly the students, honestly. The professors, honestly, could just learn. But it's like a job. Come on, do your job. But
Yeah,
the students, I feel bad for the students.
Yeah, it's a tough time. I used to work with college students for my previous job. Right now I work with elementary students, helping them how to read to their grade level. But previously I helped like with college students, and it's been rough left and right and all kinds of things. And it was a time.
Yeah. So do you give them a strawberry when they read correctly?
I give them, I don't give them strawberries, but I give them like really cute stickers.
Oh, that's cute.
They really like superheroes. They really like Batman and the Superman. No, the Batman and the Spider-Man stickers, and then they really like the sparkly unicorns and Paw Patrol.
What do you mean, Paladin? Snow is not real. I've never. Okay, I technically live in a place that can get snow now, but where I grew up, no, snow was not real. I think it's snow here, but like snow days were not a thing for me ever. I've never had a snow day.
I live in Texas. I'm a Texas berry.
Oh, you can get snow days there.
Yeah, we now get snow days, and it's so weird.
Yeah. Hey, Moku, how you doing, Moku?
Moku, hi, Moku.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I don't know what setting I finally fixed, or maybe Twitch fixed something. I like the first time chatter thing. It's finally showing up for me.
Oh, that happened to me the other day, and I was like, that's
I think it was, I don't think it's a setting. I think Twitch just finally gave me this shit that does it. So it's like, oh, that's first time someone's chatting. Hello. I live in a winter state. You live in a state of depression.
Right.
Kidding. You just woke up. Good morning. We're having a nice interview here. These have been a lot of fun. These are definitely way more casual than I see a lot of people interview, but at the same time, I am so used to basically doing casual interviews, but these are just like because my tea stuff. But now this is like scheduled interviews. where the focus is definitely more on the person interviewing. Like the focus is definitely on you. We have you way up there, and I don't know, it's been a while. Let me give you another shout out. Like here. Like it definitely, it's a little different to my tea stuff, but like yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we still got stuff.
We're still going.
Also, they're way shorter than my normal streams. Even like if they run long, so it's kind of nice. I'll just be done after like 3 hours at the most. I think normally like 2 or 3 hours has been going. But like I was like, oh, I just have the rest of the day. Just do.
You can actually do things.
What a concept having short streams, like actual. Oh, let's see. What do I have any other preps? I mean, I could just go YOLO questions, but do I have any? Ooh, I think no. You did not specifically answer this. Do you have like a Fanta? Do you have a favorite drink? Do you drink? Because I know you've mentioned the meme thing. Yes, you do. You have had strawberry milk before, but like I doubt that's your favorite drink. Although it would be funny if it was. But do you have a favorite drink, like a soda or a tea or coffee?
That kind of drink.
What?
When you said drink, I thought you meant like alcohol.
I mean, okay, if you're a fucking alcoholic and your favorite drink is like vodka, sure, that'd be an answer. But like,
so my favorite drink, let's see, I really like Capri Suns. I'm a big Capri Sun fan. I just really like fruit juice boxes and chocolate milk.
Oh, you should follow. I know here's the thing, Paladin. I know you already follow Melly. So what I need you to do is to unfollow and then follow again. No, don't do that. If you do that, it resets your follow date. I don't actually suggest doing that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You never know the anniversary date. But I really like fruity drinks, and so that really ties in with like my choices in alcoholic beverages, because I'm not like a strong drinker or anything. When I get like a drink, I get really sleepy really fast. It's
funny. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was you. I do recall seeing someone that like to a meme level was known for a while of just drinking fucking Capri Suns. Oh, you know what it was? It was Odette. No, yeah, it was Odette. Yeah, Odette. She drink fucking Capri Suns for a while. Was like really addictive. Dude, it's like, who was it? Yeah. Hey, Capri Suns they're fine. Like the only reason I wouldn't go around drinking a bunch is because they're kind of expensive, honestly. But yeah.
Yeah, it's true. They're kind of expensive. So I'm just like, every time I get like a box, I'd be like, yes, this is the height of luxury.
Well, I mean, actual juice is even more expensive, but they're not terribly cheap.
Yeah, it's just always sad. Everything that you enjoy is not cheap.
I mean, I enjoy tea and it's not terribly expensive.
That's fair. I don't really enjoy tea.
Yeah, if you had like, if you don't enjoy tea because it's bitter, it's probably not never been made correctly.
I don't know. I think it ties in with my mom. Like every time I was sick, she would make me drink tea, and it was disgusting.
Okay, I bet she just didn't know how to make tea. Straight up, there's a thing in the States where literally no one knows how to fucking make tea. It's not supposed to be bitter. If it's bitter, it's overbrewed. Yeah, it's also with cheaper teas like Lipton and stuff, like it's hard to not have it bitter. That's just because it's cheap tea, like really low quality. I want to say properly made, decently quality tea is pretty inoffensive, but a lot of people in the States just haven't never had that. But yeah, it's fine if you don't like it. Do you drink coffee or?
No, not really either. One tea that I do enjoy is the London Fog. They really make it very well. I forgot what it's made. It's got like
London Fog. That's one of the ones with like a bunch of like cream bit and stuff. You can do that as a way to deal with the bitterness of tea being made incorrectly, and that works fine. There's also Earl Grey. Yeah, Earl Grey is another good tea blend.
Earl Grey tastes like Fruit Loops to me.
It has orange peels in it, I believe.
Oh.
Let me double check here for you. What is in Earl Grey? There's the oil. Has the oil of bergamot, whatever. But I think it's orange, right? Oh, yeah, orange. And called there's there's orange whatever bullshit in there. So yeah, that's why it's probably it's a little fruity-ish. It depends on how they blend it. Yes, it's spelled like that. I can't read words. It's spelled in the chat though.
Words are hard.
Words hard. Yeah, so it's that.
Let's see, other drinks. I don't drink coffee. I just can like drink fruit juices and like chalky milk.
Chalky milk is always good. It's been once I've been once I've had some, but yeah. I'm a writer again for Force Art. Brain goes burr. Oh jeez, yeah.
And because I drink like fruity juices, that's where they carry over to like alcoholic beverages. I'm not like big on like anything else.
No,
I'm very picky.
You're very picky. You only drink Everclear, and then you wash it, and then you you drink some vodka to have like to clear that flavor out. Yeah.
No. I'm not that strong. I drink more like my favorites are the Seagrams, Jamaican Me Crazy, Jamaican Me Happy, and then Smirnoff Screwdrivers Classic or something. I don't know, Ice. The original and the orange kind of tastes like.
You're talking about the Smirnoff Ice, where like they're basically like they're mixed drink or kind of sort of like fruity or whatever.
Yeah.
Those are one of the few things I will drink, honestly. I'm assuming you also maybe like Mike's Hard.
Because I haven't tried it yet.
Mike's Hards are not as good, honestly, but they're similar.
Yeah, I heard like their lemonade, alcoholic lemonade, or at least that's how someone described it to me.
Yeah, Mike's Hard and Smirnoff Ice. They're basically dangerous as fuck drinks because to a point you can't taste the alcohol as much as they taste good, which most alcohol doesn't.
That's true.
Yeah, like they just kind of taste good. But they have a decent amount of alcohol. So yeah, they're kind of dangerous to drink, but yeah, I can understand liking them though.
Drink safely at home.
yeah. If you're at home, but you can just, man. Okay, I think the easiest thing for me, if I ever get forced to do a drunk stream, it's probably gonna try to find. I did get some seltzer stuff, but like some like Smirnoff Ice or Mike's Hard is what I would ideally get. Cause I don't really drink, but.
Yeah, we're light drinkers. We're casual.
Oh no, I take. Well, I mean, it doesn't take. It still takes me a bit to get drunk, but like, cause I haven't properly gone drunk, but like, I just don't drink.
Same. Only on occasion, like very blue moon. Like a lot of people, like my slogan back in like college, because like there's, you know, college is a party time for a lot of people, and so people were always partying hard. And my slogan, like actual slogan that I had for myself every time like anyone talked about like a party or something, like asked me about it, I was like, people party hard, but I hardly party.
So I mean, you're saying things I did where there's people doing shrooms in my common room, and I was just watching anime in my room.
Yeah, exactly that. Like people were getting partied and getting wasted.
They were literally eating shroom sandwiches. Now it's watching fucking like I don't know, Cowboy Bebop.
What a picture to paint. Like we were just like eating pizza and drinking like Capri Suns and watching anime. We binge watched a lot of anime back in college.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good time to watch a lot of anime. What are you gonna do? Do your actual homework or whatever? Your work.
Nervously sweats.
Yeah. This kind of remind me. Not only do you not have to worry about pandemic college right now, but you're not dealing with pandemic college while being a VTuber, which there's a number of people doing that. I'm like, feel so bad.
Yeah, a lot of people I know are going to college and like balancing everything.
Oh,
and I'm like,
man, I can barely keep just VTubing, and like I guess I started to do another thing to make money on the side. But like, man, you guys are crazy.
Because like, yeah, college takes so much time. That's why I didn't do anything like YouTuber wise, because there was just never the time to like sit down and like do the content. And if I did, I would just there was be no time to like edit and stuff. And so college is busy.
Yeah, it's just a lot of work, and just if you're just doing it, it's not the hardest thing. But like, if you're doing work on the side, if you're also VTubing, I want to say VTubing with college is probably harder than work with college, but I could be wrong. I don't have the actual experience to compare the two.
I think I think it's just VTubing is just hard if you have like any like side thing, like a normal job or school.
Well, you could do a thing where I know there's people who just stream on the weekends, and it works sort of okay. You can do that. There's no rule saying you have to stream as much as we all do, but other than
exactly.
It helps a ton, but yeah.
It's all about figuring out your own schedule. I think that's okay if you just stream only like 2 days. There's no like standard bar you should be streaming, because like you know you get your.
There's no standards. There's no rules to any of this shit. Just like every time there's some sort of drama, but like, if YouTubers can't show their face. No, you can do that if you want to. I mean, you also don't have to. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can be a PNG. Like,
yeah,
literally exactly. the only requirement that's established and the whole community agrees on is you need an OC, and OC should be on screen. It does not need to even be an animated PNG. It can be a static PNG, and then you're a VTuber. You can do more than that, but that's the bare minimum. And you can also show your face sometimes if you wanted to. No one's gonna fucking stop you.
Yeah, because like if people enjoy your content, they're not gonna leave because you stopped. And if people do leave, well, then they probably didn't. Then they didn't love you for who you were. That was just your image.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can have You can literally be a VTuber as a potato. You can have a potato PNG. Not just like take a picture of a potato, cut it out. That can be your thing. Or more accurately, someone I know, you could be an egg. Do you draw with a Sharpie on top of it?
Egg.
Yes, egg channel was great. I think he actually got a job or something, so he's been less streamy. But I mean, it's good. Be foot PNG. Yeah, can you be a foot? Actually, okay.
Be
There
that
might be a TOS thing with having a foot as your maybe 50-50. If although you would never get in trouble with it until you got to like partner, probably. But I'm not 100% sure if there's a rule against that or not. It goes into those like weird rules. A shoe. If you're a shoe PNG, that'd be 100% fine.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. Like people were like
doing
like weird.
You can show your feet on stream, but there's rules about stuff like you can't literally have it as like I think just to show your feet. So like I think if you can have it like sexually, I think you can have it. So if you're like a foot pedal thing, you need to show your feet like realistically, like you have to. I think it makes sense. It's fine, but I think a foot PNG would be like you just want to show foot for the foot fetish people, and they would just not like that.
They're like, that's kinky. No.
Yeah. But you probably also get away with that until you got like partner on Twitch, because I've said this a few times, Twitch does not give a shit. Like you could probably have a topless model for a while on Twitch until you got like big enough for a partner. Unless someone reported you. But there's a bunch of Japanese artists who literally draw like nudes on Twitch. Like it's yeah, like they're very spicy, as in like there's titties. So
yeah,
which isn't supposed to be allowed. I don't think they quite understand that. Maybe they don't give a shit. But if they got partner Twitch, to be like, hey, you can't do that.
I think that's always also the hard part. If like you're drawing it, it's considered art, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine, but like there's a few Japanese artists that are definitely doing it because it brings them the views. I don't fault them for it, but it's kind of funny. I mean, they're good. Yeah. Like there's just Twitch rules at least are fairly clear if you read them compared to YouTube rules.
I can't even imagine YouTube rules.
Well, that's the thing. You can't imagine them because you don't know them and they're not really listed very clearly, and they're not very consistent. Twitch is fairly consistent. If it's more like the way Twitch does rules is they might not like actually. So affiliates don't actually do anything unless you're reported. But then if you are reported and then you look at the rules and it breaks the rules, then they'll go against you. There is a case of, maybe some people sleeping with mods or admins on Twitch, maybe not getting banned. But that's, if you don't break the rules on Twitch, you also aren't getting in trouble. So there's that. Mm-hmm. You don't have to sleep with admins. You can just not break the rules.
Yeah, be a good bear.
Also, Rexy, I believe that there's it's kind of unclear for man nipples, actually, for like models.
This is why they removed Link's nipples. Free Link's nipples.
Free to nip.
Give Link back his nipples.
It's not unclear. I'd have to read it. I don't know. It's not really a problem that most of us Cohen stuff. There's weird rules on Twitch, but they're very clear-ish. They're kind of weird, as in they sound weird, but if you just follow them, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like there's like, oh, no underboob or whatever. So like yours is technically fine because it's not underboob. You're kind of, it's like side boob. It's weird. It's like you can have all the cleavage you want in the world, but then if it's underboob, that's too far.
Rip, Java, I think you should extend Sherry's shirt a little more then.
You can check Java, honestly. Like I said, you're not going to get in trouble until you're not getting in trouble at our sizes. Like Twitch doesn't give a shit, but you can double check the rules. I know Q Morin, who I'm interviewing tomorrow, she had very much underboob, and she decided just to draw more honey on her model and salute her now, but TOS safe. There's this fucking honey dripping down her boobs, but it's safer because it's covered.
Yeah, there's nothing against like having your boobs covered in honey.
No rules against that. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's absolutely fine.
It's an accessory. Holding the boobs together.
Yeah, you can double check. I want to say you're probably fine, but also Twitch wouldn't give a shit for a while, but you can always double check the rules.
Yeah, I know, like, mine's... I'm pretty sure mine's
I'm pretty
fine,
sure you're
but, like,
fine.
Sherry's a very sensual woman. Her design's kind of, like, simple, because, like, it's all in her mannerisms and her sword fighting that talks.
Oh, hello, Gareth Magus. Did you... I'm just gonna stare at you for a second. Whenever I see my mutuals, it's fine, man. It's fine. I see how it is. I know. Should I pull up how long I've been following your Twitch? It's fine. How are you doing? Gareth is one of the people I'm going to be interviewing next week.
Oh,
and I've been one of my mutuals on Twitter for quite a while. Known him for a hot second. Yeah, so my boo can be larger. Boo can be larger spot, but he's trying to silver the bomb band. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and hello, thank you for the follows, well unborn paladin.
Hi, Paladin. Good to see you.
Oh, whoa.
Good to see you.
Oh, whoa.
Good to see all the berries from the farm.
Look at that first time chatter. I definitely don't know.
You're like the Spider-Man meme. What are you doing here?
No, it's fine. Honestly, people forget to follow Twitches all the time. It's not a big deal. I just give people shit. It's cause funny.
It's hard to keep up. Like,
here's a trick. Although if some people don't like doing it, but what I do is whenever I follow someone on Twitter, I follow their Twitch. And that's the only way to keep up with it. Otherwise, you'll just I've been tripped up too. But I just link my Twitter and my Twitch follows. So if I unfollow on Twitter, I unfollow on Twitch. And vice versa. Or whatever. But otherwise there's if you don't do that, I can't even blame anyone for like not keeping up. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Impossible. And especially when we're all starting out. Some people didn't debut yet, so they didn't have links.
Oh, no,
so,
you can find it. Oh, no, I tracked down links for people before. Like, I'll find their fucking Twitch with 0 follows or like 1 follow, and it's like empty, but you can tell it's theirs. I've done that before. And I'll have this like extremely old follow age on people's accounts. It's like, hi, I've been following for like 6 months, and you find start streaming. Which is pretty pog, actually, but yeah.
One of the originals.
Yeah. Although sometimes it just never start streaming. I think there's a bunch of people, much of my old mutuals, I feel like just quit before they ever started streaming. Because I don't see them talk very much. But they can stay followed. But they can stay my mutuals. If they ever come back, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you follow too many to keep up. Yeah, it's hard. I barely even try to. I don't know what you do, StrawMeli, but I don't even keep track of schedules of other people. And I don't blame people if like missing streams. If you're a streamer, you don't have time. You just like, oh, I'm not watching it. If you just pull up the Twitch who's live and look at that, that's kind of what I do. So I have super special streams.
Yeah, I think that's the consensus. As being streamers, it's hard to catch up or hard to keep up with other streamers. Like, because we're either all streaming at the same time zones, or streaming while we're going to school or working. So it's kind of hard. But I usually just keep up with people on Twitter. But even then, it's kind of hard because there's a lot of people to keep up with.
It's a lot. Like I kind of basically just. I just look at who, like, I'm on Twitter a bunch, but it depends on when you're on Twitter. It's different. I've noticed when I'm up at weird hours on Twitter, there's a whole group of people like, oh, I haven't seen you talk on Twitter in ages. Yeah, because they only talk on Twitter at like 8 a.m. And I'm always like asleep or something. Yeah, the Sabrina, the teenage witch, where she's, yeah, it's just, you can't, it's like, don't even worry about being unable to keep up. Just sort of like, just sort of watch whoever's live, honestly, and you can do collabs with people. That's honestly like this, and my T streams, and do you have any sort of regular collabs sort of stuff you do, or how much do you do collabs?
I don't do collabs very often, mostly because like I didn't have the time to plan and do all the collab stuff. But now that I like changed jobs and settling into this job, I get home at like 3:30 instead of like getting off work about 5 to 6. So now I have some time to like plan some stuff. So I've been like planning a few collabs. But I have had a few recently. Like we drew Pokemon with our friend Ubu, and we played Phasmo with our friend Ergo Foxy. So I've been like planning some things.
Yeah, like it's yeah. Like for me, I don't have many traditional collabs. I don't really play video game collabs. But yeah. So like I do these interviews are the closest thing I've ever had to like traditional collabs. But like they're different. There's still a way to catch up. They're talking to your mutual, like there's some way to talk to your mutuals is the best way. Okay, this is like okay. There's some really weird people that like a collab isn't a collab unless both people are streaming, and those people can fuck off. By the way, because in that case, I don't collab ever. Actually, I've maybe once or twice. Most of the time I do it is there's just one person streaming because it's honestly easier, or I'm just doing my T streams or whatever. But yes, this is technically a collab, but it's a little different because it's an interview. I would say the fact that my stuff are very casual is probably closer to like as a collab. If there's like a super formal, okay, so at least for right now, because I actually just know the people I'm interviewing, I haven't done like, oh, let me watch their content for a week, which by the way, I'll never do that just because fuck, I can barely keep up with anyone. You want me to like watch a certain person for a week? It's not happening. I can maybe watch some of their vlogs or something, but shit. I mean, I've seen some StrawMeli stuff. That's just because I've been friends for a while or whatever. But like, you can't. Like, it's just a lot. Like, I don't know. They're just casual stuff. We're just vibing. We're still interviewed and stuff, but
yeah. And I mean, whatever you do, you can call it a collab. I think there was like
there's some elitist people for. I mean, it's Twitter. I think actually, if I would have checked, I bet the person who I'm thinking of, I bet they're a V-tweeter. I bet they haven't even started streaming.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. Not the V-tweeter thing, but just like there was a whole thread of like hot takes of one person should be doing the collab, multiple people should be doing the collab, how somebody should be doing the collab, and like what counts as a collab. This whole thread was just popping with all these different opinions, and I was just feeling the tension. I was like, ah.
I do agree. Spooky, as in Spooky for Y, the guy who makes all the assets, or he makes free stingers and stuff. Not to confuse with a different Spooky. Spooky for Y. So that one, his take on that was, it's better. It runs smoother if just one person is running the streaming and everyone else is just in the stuff. No, you don't have to do that, but it does work better to only have one chat. Yeah, you can also do everyone streaming as well. There's nothing wrong with that. I've just noticed they run if it's like, so I don't give a shit who's streaming, but like if I were to go play some game, like I'm be doing an anniversary stream on 27th, I think, with someone I'm joining, and there's like 50 people. Imagine all 50 of them on voice chat with folks are streaming. It wouldn't work.
A lot of people talking.
I don't think everyone can go PC, but like even like just 10 of them, like it wouldn't work. Instead, it's gonna be, you know, one person streaming, and then everyone else is gonna be just around. Like it works. You can do whatever you want, but I think the issue is you kind of can't. So at this point, near of us are green, but like it's like your green streamers who really like haven't gotten used to like interacting with people and such. Doing multi-stream collabs with those people can be kind of rough.
Yeah, I think it's just like, for me personally, like figuring out, like having more collabs, you start figuring out like what you should do and stuff. Because I think for me, it's hard to balance chat when I've got like someone else's chat.
Like ideally you want to have a button to mute. You'll want to keybind muting, deafening yourself so you can talk to chat, or otherwise, or at the very least muting your mic. You can you probably want you want to have just mute your mic on toggle when you talk to chat when you're having a collab with like, you know, a bunch of people. But again, it's just like there's more stuff you have to do it well, and like a lot of people just don't do it well. It depends. It's also honestly whoever's doing the collabs is really up to them. I'm not gonna fucking tell them not to do it either way.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just more like, man, it can be scuffed as fuck. Depending, it's really easy to be. The more people they're running stuff, it's easier to be scuffed, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It can be fine. It can be fun.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, like you're playing like I don't know, like Left 4 Dead or something with 4 people all streaming. That'd be fun. It's just, It's just, you know, it's very scuffed.
As long as you have fun.
Yeah. Now, I do have a few more like preset questions we can go through. Left 4 Dead go. There's also Back 4 Blood or whatever the fucking new game is. It's like, I still need to play that. I actually owned a game that was gifted to me, but I need to play that one. So you have any advice for? Because now you're a senpai now, right? You have everything figured out now. You're definitely nothing you don't understand is VTubing, right? Exactly, right? No, but you kind of sort of did this earlier, but it's a little more specific. Do you have any advice for new people? So if someone was like wanting to get into VTubing,
first of all, I would say like. Believe in yourself and believe in the content that you're making, and the big thing is don't let your follower count or your viewers reflect your work or how you're doing. I think like the numbers game is a big thing. We talked about it on our first podcast episode we had on the farm, Talks on the Farm with Java, and we talked about that for a little bit. A lot of people have their viewers and view counts and stuff like really be the hyper focus, but if you're starting out, don't let that be like the thing you hyper focus on. I think just let yourself grow and like enjoy the people that you get to meet and like your community growing at a time. It takes time. And then also a big thing is kind of see if you have like the budget. Well, I don't say the budget. You don't need a big budget. There we go. Because a lot of people don't start because they feel like they need to invest in like $1,000 model right off the bat. But no, you just do what you can. Like I started off as no camera, and then I was a PNG, and then I got a makeshift model, and like I think several months in, about half a year, I got like the full-on model, had assets for the stream. So yeah, I would say like believe in yourself, believe in your content. Believe in the people who believe in you. So don't let your numbers and stuff like dissuade you. You're growing. You're always like every day you're always growing like one step more than you were previously. Especially like don't compare yourself to other people's like successes and stuff. That's a big thing happening in the VTuber community. Just be proud of your own praise. Like praise yourself and be proud of your like own wins, because like the further you go along as a VTuber, like you should reflect like you came a lot further than like day one, and that's pretty something to be proud of. So that's have a positive mindset, like a growth mindset and a positive mindset going into VTubing.
Yeah, you don't, especially with the numbers thing, you don't want to compare someone's chapter 10 to your chapter 1. Everyone grows at a different pace. I would say, if to be more specific on what something is suggested, if you want a PNG, you could literally go up to almost any artist out there, get like a chibi or even just a normal PNG for like $30, quite honestly. You can start streaming for like $30. You can go a little further than that, get a reference, you can get character design made for maybe like $200. It's like a character design of the quality of like I have for like $200. And like, it's not $1,000, but like you can just get a fucking chibi made or something. It's fine.
Yeah, and you can always work to it. Like
you can get they won't even charge you if you tell them to make a second mouth that's closed. They won't even charge you for it. You can make your own Moku if you can draw. If you
start.
I mean, I've There's some people who can't even draw doodles, which I was like that until recently. I've gone better. Yeah, sport small artist. Yeah. Yeah. And Java, yeah. What do you mean Shadow Realm? Where are you going?
Believe in the heart of cards, Yuki, because that is a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my advice. I've been thinking about it a lot because, like, I think about as now that I've gone through my journey as a VTuber, is that you really just learn your trials and errors and your mistakes, and that's okay. Mistakes are just like proof that you're just trying at things, and
yes,
I think
so you're like, oh yes, your mistakes. Yes, it all started when I hit the code live, but no kidding.
Christ. But sometimes it feels like that to streamers, and I think it's like a indirect self-sabotage. Like, you're just like, the stream's gonna go bad, and then you like worry about it, and then it ends up kind of going bad. That's why I'm like, keep a positive mindset, because sometimes your mind will tell you really negative things, but you just kind of take it, read it, crumple it, and be like, no.
Yeah, that's why a lot of us suggest, although you do want to have the Twitch stream open, because this is a free view. By the way, if you didn't know that, you can count as a viewer on your own stream, which helps a ton for getting, if you're a low view count, having an extra, going from 0 views to 1 view, from 1 view to 2 view, whatever, makes a huge difference in people actually clicking your stream. But a lot of us otherwise have the viewers count disabled. I don't have as much of a deal with it. Like, it doesn't bother me as much, but like it can be it's mostly when it's real low. For some people, it can be an issue. Yeah, you definitely you can hide that on the Twitch dashboard. You can just like, it just hides because you don't want to see it. You can have the dashboard open because you probably want it open. You don't have to have it shown. You can, like,
yeah.
You even have it. You can delete the view window, I think. You know, just have it so it shows like a line, so you can mouse over if you really need to look at it.
Yeah, and that was a big thing when I was like starting out as a VTuber or just like a streamer. That was something I hyper focused on, because like the number would like go down, and then I would like panic, like, was I doing something like that? Was it entertaining? Like, am I just not like fun? Are people like clicking away?
Did they not like my fart jokes?
I had a soundboard and everything. No, but like, that's just one of those things you worry about, because like, you just want to keep growing, and like, you just want to keep doing your best. And so that was the thing that I like let get to me. And so a friend of mine, Armageddon, she's not a VTuber. She's they're like a person on camera, and she tweeted this thing about like how she covered the viewer count with like a goal. She put like 100 and like a happy face. Like, so you just kind of like, that's kind of like your long-term goal, and you just kind of cover it up so you don't like focus on the numbers fluctuating.
You can just turn the number off. Did she use it? Did she literally put a sticky note over her monitor?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I have
just,
mine off, but you can still see it.
You can still see it? What do you mean? You can just turn it off.
I guess because I have like my Streamlabs open and stuff.
That's because Streamlabs is stupid. Why would he even be in there? That sounds like a Streamlabs problem. I'm sure there's a way to disable in there too. But yeah, no, on Twitch dashboard, you can just unclick the viewer thing and it just won't be on.
I mean, yeah, even if it's off, like, I think it was still a nice gesture to like just have that kind of like goal.
You can do whatever you like, yeah. Whatever you need to do to like mentally do it's fine. It's kind of a funny way to do it though. It's like a physical sticky note on your monitor.
I did it. I it's not that I stopped doing it. It's just that my sticky notes stopped being sticky. But I had it on for a while. I had it like 100, and then I updated it to 1,000 with a smiley face, and I put like happy berries. Because that was a big thing. And for myself, I'm like, you know what? I really enjoy my farm community. I really enjoy the people who are like.
Are you talking about your follower number or the viewer?
I'm just like I guess like the viewer count, like
Yeah,
the
because
viewer. Like,
I have my followers number showing. It used to be kind of annoying where because I used to have the follower goal on screen, I had to fucking fix because it would never be right. But I don't know. The follower number has never bothered me as much, but the viewer count I think can definitely throw people through a loop.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on a second. I think YouTube did a thing. Are you still listening? Fuck off, YouTube.
I forget that you have music going because I can't hear it, but like I imagine the music's going.
I mean, you can just play music yourself or whatever. I don't know. I can literally actually. Can I link a playlist to you? It's a little late at this point, but I think. I mean, at this point, yeah. Let me go here. Let me just go. I think it's the. Okay, cool. Yeah. I think if you click that, it goes to the playlist I'm playing. Not that it really matters, but I'm using it's from Dova Syndrome, which is a bunch of big fucking VTubers and big commercial people use it because you can just use this shit in commercial stuff. It's free.
Nice.
They have an actual website you can download stuff, but I'm using a playlist on YouTube.
We like free things.
It's really good music too. Like it's professional as fuck. There's other sites obviously, but yeah. Let me go back to Twitch. Here we go. I want to say honestly, okay, it matters a little less when you're doing like interviews and like collabs, which actually it's also related. Having the viewer count isn't necessarily important, but I feel like having chats that's like, you know, least existent and talking helps or makes a big deal, because you maybe at least get the feeling that not many people are watching if you like go like 3 hours and no one talks. Which is not necessarily true, especially for me. I have a lot of lurkers. I do appreciate you guys. But yeah, so it's just like it's for you can't really hide not getting people chatting.
That's fair. I never actually thought that was bad. Like I always thought it was like the viewer. Like I don't know why if I hyper focused on the viewer account, but I think because I wanted to get myself like pushed up in like the categories or something. But I kind of just like, I think because I understand people get so busy and sometimes I lurk in like my friends' streams that I just don't type. So I guess it never like occurred to me it being like blank.
Yeah, it can be a little bit of a problem, especially if early on. It stops. Well, it depends. It depends on the stream. If you're some streamers will like never have that problem because it's just their content is just very active sort of stuff. But then some people like art streams and stuff will a lot of times have very high lurking where they're definitely actually watching. Like they'll even get like subs and stuff and they'll just never chat. But like, yeah, it just depends. It really depends. And it's, yeah, you can't really like, don't want, if people want lurk, then lurk. Yeah. Yeah, they're good streams for vibing. Ambrosia. Yeah, hello Ambrosia. Yeah. Fuck, man, I'm really tempted to start naming people who I know just lurk in my streams. I don't look at the viewer list, but like I know, I appreciate you. I only know because they've told me, and there's a number of you guys. I love all of you, but it's like unless you're doing like a 24-hour stream and where really no set hours, yeah. But you can go around that with like if you are collabing, the chat being dead matters a little bit less because unless you're person you're collabing with is a dead fish, which I've had happen before, you can always bounce off of them. You know, it's like it wouldn't really matter too much here if like chat was dead because like, well, even if if we're playing a game together or whatever, because we'd be talking instead of having to worry necessarily about chat, and chat gets neglected in collabs anyways.
Yeah, the chat's always suffering collabs. I always feel bad about that.
I do my best, although I've been on top of my like RRs anyways. I'll just like stop and just do it like immediately, but won't even let you finish talking. No, just do it immediately.
I know, a well-timed RR. I'm just like something. And then
yeah. Yeah, it can be a lot though.
I mean, I was in a collab where someone I didn't because like I forgot how much my auras cost, but they weren't like something that people would redeem. Although I'm not gonna flex and say I'm good at it kind of thing, but I practice, especially with my yandere ones. The yandere ones are popular. But I remember I didn't have like a cap on it because I just didn't think someone would do it like more than like at least 3 times in the stream. My friend set me up to do like 15 in a row during a collab.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's some people who could. Okay, they won't do it, but they have enough. There's a couple people with enough points to make you do it like 60 times. Just.
Nervously sweats.
I have a lot of people that have a lot of points. They're dangerous.
Yeah, people. Some of our berries like Bunny and Sven and Talon, they always say like they're big numbers, and like Talon said like once Mari and Sherry debut, like they'll have their like high bonus like redeems, like their top tiers. He's like, I'm gonna claim them all first.
Yeah, and Bro's just one of the people that doesn't have a ton of points. But although you do have, I just sent my actual hat. Oh yeah, I do have some redeems that people like just doing every time, but yeah, I just have people with like 70 or 80k just casually vibing, and that's just
waiting to.
Oh, well, they just make me do push-ups, but then they still have fucking this 80k after it or something stupid. Cheers forever now. Oh,
Your hat is lost to the void.
it's forever.
Forever.
Yeah, like there's this. I don't know. Like I think what's gonna be hard about collabs is honestly. Well, here's the thing. Do you play FPS games?
No, I've like dabbled with them, of course, but I think the only one that I'm actually gonna get into is Splitgate, mostly because like I feel like the muscle memory of like playing Halo has come back to me, and that's just my
Yeah, I don't know anything
arc.
about Splitgate at all. Is it a multiplayer game or?
It is. It's free. It's like Halo and Portal made a baby, and that's Splitgate.
Interesting.
But we tested it out with Tomato, Jerry, and Dango, who are a part of the farm. They're just not other Javas or anything. There's 2 friends of ours who were here at the beginning when we started VTubing, or just started streaming in general. So I just added them to my lore, because they have a special place. But we tested it out the other day. It was actually a lot of fun. There's certain game modes. And what I really appreciate is that you can make a private room with just your friends.
Yeah, that's kind of like Halo did that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get to test out all the play modes, and it was really fun. We spent the whole day, like nearly, like we finished D&D around like 2, and then we just kept playing until like 5 something, mostly because like I had to stream at 6.
Yeah. So you didn't roll for gun jamming?
No, there was no gun jamming. There's a lot of like punching and yeah, no gun jamming. There's bats. I really like using the bats because you just like bash your friends,
Just
and it's kind of
bonk
funny.
them in the head.
Yeah, it's a strong bonk.
Bonk. Is it supposed to be like the Halo sword? I'm assuming. Does it charge you forward like the Halo sword does?
No, there's only like no.
Because that was always a funny thing about the energy sword. It's like it just dashed you like a madman whenever you used it, which just made some fun bugs. But
I don't know who the company that made this game, if like they have any like counterparts in like Halo or anything, or like background, but like it just feels like Halo mechanics, but like there's also like Portal mechanics, because like certain guns will like shoot into the wall, and then like you could jump through them and like just point the portal to a different way. They give you a tutorial before you start even playing, so that's kind of nice, and you can skip it if you don't want to go through the tutorial.
now just play you have to play Splitgate as someone without the portal guns, just like a normal human.
I can't do the portal, so I just do it normally.
Oh. All these people teleporting around, all I have is this pistol.
Yeah, you can make portals and stuff like in certain game modes. Like I think like practically any gun you could just make a portal. I think because of certain buttons. But like, I'm just really bad at multitasking. I only have 5 brain cells, and they can only do
5
so
brain
many
cells.
things that-
Yeah, that's way more than most VTubers. Normally, you have like 1, and they're like on loan with someone else. It's like a single shared brain cell.
My brain cells have come a long way. I forgot. Like I had 2 brain cells, and then we did Danganronpa, and I was like, big brain. I got 3, and then I did some other things, and I was like, hey, you got 5 brain cells now.
Yeah, you've been collecting those brain cells. Dang, yeah.
Yeah.
You're smarter than the average VTuber.
A big brain Melly, Detective Melly on the side.
The biggest of brain.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. I am the smartest VTuber around. JK.
Yeah. Oh. So did you? Okay. What's? Oh yeah. No. I was gonna say something though, but I was like, I was gonna ask if you had a ref sheet. No, I've seen it. Like, was there 2? I don't. You know, it is 2D, right? I think the ref sheet found for. Yeah. You have 2D ref sheets, at least for the for StrawMeli. Are you gonna get a 2D ref sheet for the other characters as well, or?
Yeah. So I actually, when I had like my regular outfit, I didn't have like a full-on sheet. I just got a sheet for my magical outfit. Mostly because like I just had it ready because like the magical girl debut was a milestone. So like, bam, we hit the milestone, and then we made the model. So I got the reference sheet. I think later on, probably like pretty soon, because like I'm putting all these girls into the animatics, and we have like the Where's Marsh arc, which will be like cameoing other VTubers that I know, like Carmine and Magnus Jakovic, who's a barbarian king, just like other VTubers I know that I just want to like cameo to like help save Marsh from like the evil D-Wings.
Parroting Carmine sounds fun.
You
have to give people names.
No, they're just gonna be like their same names. Like I've reached out to them.
Because the thing he does, he'll just like give people titles.
Oh, that's right. I wrote down the title he gave me.
I did not write down my title. It's been like fucking forever since the costume of his, but you know what it is.
You gotta go back and be like, Carmine, I need a new name.
Oh, I think I did it. I did one of them while he had like one of his surfer do whatever one. So it was a very silly name.
Nice.
But I can't remember. It's animatics. Oh yes, Ambrosia also is who I was talking about. Ambrosia's doing animatics as well. If you want to
Nice.
talk about suffering together. Well, I believe I did say I believe Ambrosia's probably going a little higher effort on the animatics, but it's not, any scuff animatics are good too.
Yeah. I've been testing out a lot because I've been making a lot of. My brain just goes on a very creative tangent listening to music. That's where a lot of AMVs are born, and like ideas and concepts for stories.
Yeah. Do you have? Okay. I would assume you haven't revealed any of your animatic stuff, right?
Oh, I have done a few animatic stuff. I've done a few like test anime openings. Oh, dang! It's not. I'm about to play it. I wonder if I can play it.
It wouldn't play the audio, but you could add it into OBS.
Oh no, it's a different one. Man, I have. If you go to my channel in the beginning of the videos, I play the anime opening that I created for myself, with this old like Japanese song that's from a super old anime that doesn't get like flagged because it's so old. And I made an anime opening for my lore, and that's. I think I'll probably post it on Twitter because I've been meaning to. I didn't realize that I did it.
Post on Twitter, yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah, find me in Twitter on the future.
Which is on Twitter is Melly Straw, if I recall correctly, because
StrawMeli is taken by like an account that hasn't been active for forever.
Am I here to tell you about your option? Okay, you're in a little bit of a situation because you want StrawMeliandFriends as, or did you have that as your name because you know the other one was taken? Or it's because of channel name, I guess.
It started as StrawMeliandFriends originally because like StrawMeliandFriends because I had someone else co-hosting with me in the beginning when I was streaming, so they were like the farmer friend. And then
you're gonna have the other names. Oh wow! Hold on a second. Before you delete that, hold on. Let me just copy this message and then here you go. Rexy, I've copied it. We'll deal with blocking that. God damn.
Banish to the Shadow Realm.
Are you okay? Here, I got it. I got it, Rexy. Hold on. Wait, why is right clicking? Oh, there we go. There we go. Rexy's dead right now. I copied the message, so now I'll be able to. I think if I block that site, I'd be good.
Nice.
Yeah. But I will deal with that, not now, but we got that twice in a stream. Man, they're ambitious. Although I think the old bot did that too, but everyone just blocked one of the keywords and just disappears.
Yeah.
Actually, I can go to my mod tools and do it. Fuck, I'm not gonna do it now. We'll deal with it later. But I have a message copied. Oh, what the fuck was I talking about before the fucking bot?
You were asking about the name, the strong.
Oh yeah. So have you considered? Although you have the multiple forms.
Yeah.
Oh, here, let me give you a shout out here. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, jeez. There you go. Yep. I'll give on the Twitch. You can StrawMeli if you want to. Also, just link your Twitter again. You can do that, but I'm lazy.
Yeah. Let me grab it.
You can grab your Twitter.
Oh.
There you go. I do. Okay, it wasn't intentional, but I do actually like that your fucking alerts just show up. It's kind of cute, so we can see it whenever someone's following you watching.
Thank you, Ambrosia. Welcome to StrawMeli Farm. Hope you enjoy your stay.
And you're probably hearing the sounds, which I'm not, but you're hearing the sounds of people all their sound alert.
Yeah, it's kind of fun hearing like the.
Yeah.
Here's my Twitter. There we go.
There we go. Whenever you have the Twitch. Yeah. So there, what you can do, I would say, so you have StrawMeli as your name, but you have your other forms. So I don't know what you want to do with your name, but you could just be, or StrawMeli always be the main, or. Yeah,
because the thing was that StrawMeli, that's me, that's the main on like several different days, and then Marshmelly would, because every girl brings different content with them. Marshmelly would be on Tuesdays. She played platformers and have like soft ASMR streams. She's very soft spoken, and like art streams and like just general like interacting with chat kind of games, like very cozy stream vibes. And then Mari, when she debuts, will be on Thursdays doing cooking, IRL cooking streams, doing cooking, because she's like the baker fighter, cooking games, fighting games, all kinds of stuff. And then Cherie is the more spicier one, who will be probably on Saturdays, playing sword fighting games, Devil May Cry and Gears of War, like the more intense kind of games, Left 4 Dead and Outlast. And then there's me, who plays the visual novels, JRPGs, and horror games on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Yeah, you did kind of make it hard on yourself. You could make... Wait, is StrawMeliandFriends too long as a name on Twitter?
No, actually, my Twitter handle is just StrawMeli.
It's Melly Straw.
Oh yeah, Melly Straw.
But
mostly because I created StrawMeli as a cosplay name before I was even thinking about YouTube or VTubing.
It just helps to have the same name on all your platforms.
Yeah, it was kind of like
you could change your Twitter name.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know if StrawMeliandFriends is too long for a Twitter handle.
I feel like I would imagine not. I feel like I've seen longer Twitter handles.
You might be able to just do it. Because, like, what I would normally suggest to be like, this StrawMeliVT would never be fucking taken. But I don't know what you would, because you have different stuff. I don't know. You can't go for like the farm, like if the farm name, yeah, I don't think you have a better thing than just StrawMeliand Friends. But you might be able to set your Twitter name to the same name and how you'd be good done.
If I just put StrawMeli. I think it's because I'm the main one, and every girl is taking their time to like. We're at our milestones to debut and stuff. Probably just I guess I have like my banners all 4 girls. So if you want to see the references for the other 4 girls, or like their images, you can see it on my Twitter banner.
You can also put them up if you on the screen if you wanted.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can. I think
you can. You just add it like image.
I downloaded the full-on picture.
Yeah.
Let me put pic so I can describe them all. It's very exciting.
You can do that and like move yourself over. And that's why I like this setup where people can. It's a little less nice when you're using you're streaming from like OBS or whatever. But in VTube Studio and those people, you can literally drag an image onto that program and automatically adds. Oh, you'll have to shrink that down a little bit.
Yeah, it always goes back to like.
Oh yeah, it's going to do the You have to shrink it down. Only you keep shrinking that.
Shrink it down.
And
okay, let me move myself.
you have to move yourself over.
Boop. Unlock.
Once you find yourself, there you go.
Finding myself.
Ah yes, which one is on the bottom? That's Cherry. Yeah, Cherry's gonna that wouldn't be TOS. It's fine having it on our screen, but that model would not be TOS just because under boob.
That's why I was like, Java, you gotta give her shirt just a few more inches.
Yeah.
But yeah, these top right is Marshmelly. She's our sorceress on the farm, a marshmallow girl. She used to be a real girl until she was experimented on and then became a marshmallow. And that's why we're trying to save her again, because the same evil scientist is taking her away. She's considered like the greatest creation. And then bottom right is Mari, Watermari, the watermelon. Packs a fruit punch. She's so powerful. She doesn't really have magical power. She's strong.
I always dig any like the anime girl eating pizza thing is always the best. Stretchy pizza. She doesn't have power at all, or she's
super strong. Like
she's just a Chad.
Yeah, she's just one punch man. She did several push-ups a day, and now she can flex. And then Cherry, of course, is the one with underboob.
Yeah. Well, you can see the cherries on the ears.
Yeah. Fun fact, about her lore, like, as a writer, you give everyone sad back lore except for Mari.
I mean, you don't have to do that as a writer. I didn't give myself sad backstory.
About to say, I am the writer. Like, to give sad background.
Yeah, you want.
My father died.
Oh, there's the typical anime story. So all your parents, you have no parents. Okay, got it. Standard anime. There's no parents inside.
Yeah, you can't be an anime protag. Only if you're like the very like rare one.
What if you're just in Clannad? There's parents in Clannad.
That's sad. That's true. They do have both parents in Clannad. Well, a girl does.
Oh yeah, the Clannad. She has both her parents. I think. Oh gosh, the main character's parents I think are alive, just outside the picture. Can't remember in forever. And it's also not brought up in the anime at all. It's brought up in the visual novel, but the visual novel's long as fuck.
I imagine so.
Oh my gosh, wait, maybe that'd be a visual novel to play. Just play Clannad. You'll never run out of. Oh my god, so much to play in that.
Java's recommended me to play Clannad, and I was like, I don't know. Do I want to be Clannad? We were just watching the anime a while back. We haven't finished it. We should finish it, Java. Along with Chobits.
They're good. Yeah. The anime, I believe, this kind of does a cool thing where it combines some of the routes and does it pretty decently well. And then there's after story. Yeah, but the visual novel, there's a ton more as they are, but it's not a short game. To say the least. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem, or like not the problem, like that's the struggle sometimes when playing visual novels. Sometimes they take forever, but like they're so good, but they take forever.
I mean,
Like JRPGs.
yeah. Although, if you're willing to voice act stuff, visual novels are pretty cool. You can just read it all out.
I feel like reading visual novels, because like I've always like been interested in doing like voice acting. Maybe not pursuing it as a career, but just kind of doing it, like dabbling in it. And reading a lot of visual novels really kind of helps you kind of like get a good range of emotions and like fluctuating like your voice for different characters. So I do that a lot with my visual novels. Sometimes for funnies, we turn one character into like the Sonic character, like, hey, my name's Sonic. I'm gonna be the main protag now.
I can't believe you ate my Fruit Loops. I know they were soggy, but they were mine.
Feel free to do the chili dog.
Hi, Q-Morin. Here is Q-Morin, our weather fairy, and who I am actually doing my interview with tomorrow. Hell, the swarm arrived. The swarm arrives. Hello, Bit Jester. Latifa Time. Ala Geek Belly Dance. That's a name. Tachi. And I think is everyone Baby Swarm? Yes.
Swarm.
Yeah. If you, I do suggest checking out Kimoran as well, but checking out the interview tomorrow. It'll be at an hour earlier than the one here, but same-ish time. How are you doing, Kimoran? I am here with, let me give you a shout out as well, StrawMeli.
Hello.
I'm currently interviewing StrawMeli. And how was Starving Artist? Oh, got your wand out. They can't see that, it's getting blocked for your own picture. But how was Starving Artist? Did he get any good stuff drawn there, Kimoran? Yeah, we're just chatting. We're going. We were currently talking about these on the left side here. These are some of StrawMeli's other people on the farm. Is that what you describe it as?
Yeah, my allies on the farm.
Yeah, we got
other Millies.
We got top left there. It is StrawMeli. Top right, Marshmallow, I believe.
Yeah, Marshmallow.
Bottom left is Cherry. Bottom right, I fucking can't remember her name. Watermelon.
It's Watermary, and then straw. Like they like Marshmallow, Watermelon, and Straw Sherry, but just by themselves are Marsh, Mari, and Sherry.
So only one knows this in the fruit. How did that imposter get in there?
I would think about that because, like, if I had it all out of talk, I want to call it like fruit baskets because we're all like fruits, except Marsh.
Wait. What if Marsh lore is that she's made from the sugar from the other girls?
Secret sugar.
She's just,
very sweet girl.
Yeah, it's just this all. One of them got bored, just stole a bunch of sugar because there's a bunch of sugar in all the other girls. Just made marshmallow. Or whatever. Or Marsh, whatever.
Yeah, Marsh. Or you just call her Marsh. They all have like their different mellies, and the Sherry didn't work having a melly in it, so straw, like straw belly.
Yeah, they're so cute. Yeah, they're really cute.
Thank you.
Pizza imposter? Well, okay, that's also true. Isn't the pizza girl the only one without magic?
Yeah, she's just brute force.
So there's two like sus people. I guess half of the people in here are sus.
They're my allies, but they've all got their own things. Like I'm the magical girl, and then Marsh is a sorceress who, like in her lore, like she was just a normal human girl, and then she was captured for experimentation, and like there's one other person with her who was like dying, and so they transferred the magic to Marsh, and so that's why she reads a lot. Besides just like enjoying reading, she's trying to master the magic that's been bestowed onto her. And then Sherry is a swordswoman because in her lore that I created is that her younger sister is the next in line for the Cherry Kingdom. and then it just became like the swordswoman to like become her protector and stuff. And unfortunately, in her lore, her sister is like in a coma because like during our time when I become a magical girl, happening at the same time is the evil Apple Kingdom having a rotten core and like attacking the other kingdoms around. And unfortunately, that was also Therese' kingdom that was attacked. But she's a sword woman, so she's pretty good at protect.
Yeah, and it's also not really related, but yes, Keymorin, Cherry is getting fixed the same way that you had. Not the same way, but actually, what if it was Cherry? If you wanted to go lewd, you could actually technically make it Cherry Goo from the bottom of the shirt. But Melly has gonna have models for all these characters, and there'll be different days of the week. Is the way it's working. Yeah, your under boob. Yeah, Keymorin, I mentioned earlier, the way she fixed her under boob is there's a bunch of honey on her boobs now, which is, or there already was, but now it's even more. It's actually lewder. Oh, jeez.
I might give her like lace or something, like make it like thick cloth and like cuts into some lace.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but it's just something. Twitch hates the under boob. You can have all the cleavage in the world, but under boob, no.
And not peak.
Yeah.
But Sherry's like as our 1K milestone, so we kind of got some time to like fix her shirt.
Yeah, it's not that hard to fix. You literally like she's the spicier character, right?
Yeah, she's a spicy character.
Yeah, literally, you don't have to do it because I mean, kind of what Keymorin already did, but you could literally put like canned cherries, how they're like liquid or whatever. You could have that literally dripping from her, and it would be fine. Twitch, even though it would be 100% looter, it would feel lagged. I wouldn't necessarily suggest just fixing that way. You can just make the shirt longer or something.
Yeah, just a little longer. Just like it goes right until it hits like the underneath, and then it cuts off. Just holds them.
Fucking It's just the rule is from like the face from girls or like with like face cams. If there's underboob, they thought that maybe if that's exposed, maybe a lot more stuff would be exposed or something. It's a rule that doesn't really make sense for like live 3D or like character models, but makes more sense for like people. Because it just we're like, okay, if someone's underboob is exposed, maybe X and Y, whatever. But like, clothing logic doesn't matter. Like it doesn't have to, we don't have to care about physics with our clothes, whatever. But yeah, I don't know.
That's true.
You can also literally have skin tight clothes as a model, and that's also okay. Where it's basically just painted.
That's true. I always like when like the Vroid, when like you test out the clothing. Sometimes I think if something like, no, it was in Blender. If you don't attach your clothes right when you're like testing it out, it'll explode. I think that's hilarious.
It's good. Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. Then back up my chair. Let's see. We have anything else? Bring up. So we didn't really talk about that. Do you have a favorite? We kind of talk about your favorite game. Do you have a favorite thing overall about VTubing? Like it could be stuff like, oh, you like meeting people or whatever. Do you have a favorite thing?
I think just like getting to hang out with everybody who comes, just like visit, like just hanging out with like friends, like how we're talking right now, or like talking to chat and just hanging out. I just really like that. It just feels like I invite everyone to my house. Like I send like the stream alert is like me texting everyone like, hey, want to come over to my house and like watch me play games? We can hang out.
yeah. Be like, I wanna just sort of just come by and just hang out, just everyone be a good time. It's fun. There's just a lot of cool people in our community. Like it's actually insane.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, wait. Oh, YouTube. Are you there still? Yeah. Oh, wait. There we go.
YouTube. You play a long like playlist It pauses like one.
It's doing this shit. It's like a Netflix shit. I wonder if there's a way to. Actually, I guarantee there's probably a user script I can download to just will auto hit okay.
You're like, yes, YouTube. I chose a long playlist on purpose.
Yes, and I want it to loop for like 12 million hours. Deal with it.
Exactly.
We haven't. I don't think we've looped for the whole playlist. Yeah, no, we haven't. We've gone through scroll from one artist, and we've gone up to 53 out of 100. So that's a lot.
Nice.
Anyone's mobile Discord messing up? I mean, I'm not on Discord. Well, I mean, we're using chat, and also not on mobile Discord when we're streaming. Maybe someone else. Oh, there's extension for it. Yeah, that's not surprised me. There's probably also a user script, but I can probably do an extension too. Yeah, like this YouTube, fuck off and just let me play infinite like playlist. Like, jeez, I'm using it as the copyright it's from what's it called? It's Dova syndrome. And Dova syndrome allows you to just all their stuff. You can see the usage of stuff. There's license agreements on the stuff and the composer, but yeah, you can just, it tends to be fine.
It just pauses because YouTube's like, I guess you're not using it after it anymore.
It's weird because, man, after an hour, they're trying to say bandwidth, I guess, but like Netflix does that, but like after much longer than an hour, I think.
Yeah, like several hours in, it's like, all right, but are you really still there? And I'm like, yes.
Are you really?
I'm a weeb. I'm used to binging. Now go back to work, Netflix.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, like stopping if we're like watching for videos after X amount. Yeah, fellow weebs.
Yeah.
So like when I use like Plex to watch my anime or whatever, this is what I just use. Because I use my own files and stuff. I think that's like 5 or 6 episodes. It makes you hit play again, but that's like fine. It's really. Oh, hello, Rian. Hello, if I'm saying your name correctly, I probably am, but hello, Lobo. Loborin? I don't know. Lobo, how you doing?
Welcome.
I am just, we're just chatting. We're doing.
We're hanging out.
We're vibing.
Speaking of weeb stuff, I've been trying to make. Well, I finally got the code for it. So I do, like I mentioned, like my name didn't originate for a VTuber idea. Yeah. Well, it originated because I was a cosplayer, and I was like, everyone has like a cosplay name for like their accounts and stuff. And my old cosplay account doesn't have photos anymore. It just became like where I was promoting VTubing at first. I really need to update that because we haven't gone back since Twitter is where all the VTubers are mostly at. So that was like my cosplay thing. So I did a lot of cosplay work, and I do really good with cardboard props. I used to be a cardboard guru because I made like a whole big Starmie. Yeah, the purple one. Yeah, I think it's Starmie. And then I did like a ninja Starmie thing at like a convention because it's like a Pokemon themed convention. So I did that for a while. So I've been trying to work on. I've got the jacket for Joker from the Persona 5, and I've been trying to figure out if I could like paper mache at least a small-ish like persona like attached to my back and carry it around. Because I always thought about that for the longest time, and I'm trying to execute that recently, especially since Atlas West tweeted out, I think just yesterday, it's like, enter your Persona themed costumes, and if you win, you can get a Shin Megami New Tensei like game bundle with like a backpack. And I was like, ooh.
That's a shitty like reward for a contest, but okay. I mean something, but
it's the like, newest Shin Megami Tensei.
Isn't that like a $50 reward for like way more effort?
Well, it came with like so many other things, and I don't remember if it comes with other stuff, because there's also like minor prizes of like just like the full bundle of Catherine Body, Persona 5 Royale, the other Shin Megami Tensei, and like an Atlas like birch bag and stuff. I forgot if it comes like all of it or like just some of it, but I was just kind of like,
mean,
if I can,
it's fun. That's
yeah,
fun.
if I can get,
you can try entering.
yeah, if I can get the new Shin Megami Tensei for just cosplaying, sign me up. I mean, not all that effort is gonna go just to sign up for that cosplay thing. It's just like, I like to do cosplay shows at anime conventions, so I was like, ooh, maybe I can.
And you haven't been able to do that in a while, so.
Yeah. They've been opening up a little bit, so I usually do I do like paneling at anime conventions, and in Texas I've been to about 10 plus, just kind of around Texas, so I like to do all the paneling and stuff. So when like the pandemic hit, of course cons like closed, but when they started like reopen, I kind of, luckily, like the panels I've created, I've been able to like alter them so it's like everyone's like doesn't interact with each other 6 feet apart, and we can still like have a good time. I just really like event planning, so I think that also helps carry over into like doing VTuber stuff, so I can do some like events that I have lined up for the future, so that's exciting. But yeah, I really like cosplaying. The last convention I went to, I didn't cosplay, mostly because like when you are the cosplayer, you got so much stuff to carry, and then if you have props, everything hurts.
Well, just cosplay as a guy in the hoodie.
Cosplay. I have this button that says cosplaying as a background character.
Yeah, but you also you could do because I know you do D&D. You mentioned earlier. Have you ever done some of your cardboard stuff for your D&D? If you managed to do those in person in like ever, like right now you're probably not doing them in person, but. But did you ever make like little props for tabletop games?
I actually like. I'm a big weeb. In my college, I was the drama club's president for a while. I was the anime club's president for a while. And then anime and gaming club joined, and I became their president. And so for the gaming club, anime and gaming club, I held a big D&D session. A lot of people showed up, of course. So, you know, a lot of people show up on the first session, and then like by the end, there was like 7 or 8 people. But I didn't per se make a lot of the props, but I did go out of my way to like find some cool knickknacks. Like I think during that time, I think I still have it actually. The pendant that was in like Alice in Wonderland 2. It's like a blue, and it was like gold. And I kept that as a magical item. There was this small little Kirito sword keychain. I like just took off the keychain part and like had it as a sword prop. And so I had just like little like anime merchandise knickknacks that I would just kind of grab and or thrift and like have as items. So when like a character like found the relic or something, I would just hand it to them and be like, this is what you find.
You can hand Kimorin as like figure size. You can always hand her over.
I hand you I'll hand you Vtuber.
Yeah. At least I think you're like the size of like an anime, like a little like D&D figure, right? She's a little fairy. Your figure. Here's the Kimorin. Yeah. Okay. I think that's like. Yeah, you could definitely get a one scale figure made, which is hilarious. It's like there's some shows they'll have like small, whenever you see like 1-to-1 figures like cheap, it's because it's like a fairy from some show or whatever. There's a small character, but for you can do that. It'd be great.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think you should definitely eventually get one made, like someday.
I think that's always like the big goal.
No, my hat.
No more hat.
Oh, my hat. Oh, why is it lagging now? There we go.
Because you have no hat.
I had to render all my hair. Until your hat and run. Oh, you're afraid. Oh no, Ambrosia, they're taking my hat and running.
Going at the speed of sound. Follow your people.
Oh, you're kind of spazzing out too, your model.
Oh my god, like I see it like.
Okay, what's going on there?
I don't know if it's like the stream or the camera, because everything's still fine on my own end. On like the Discord camera and Streamlabs.
I think it's turn here. Let me turn your camera off, and you just hold on. Let me turn that off for a second, so you don't have to worry about showing them weird. Where's my capture of it? Hold on a second.
It looks like I'm just like.
Yeah, it's like you're playing the first it's same like 2 seconds, just because it got derped. Okay, so go ahead and turn off the camera on Discord, so like you stop sharing your camera and then like re-add it. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and just turn it back on. There we go. See, it's working now. Yeah, it was just, I think, playing the same 2 seconds over and over because it like derped. It was Discord.
Looked like I was partying rocket in the house.
Yeah, you're just like.
Exactly, just that.
Over and over, just doing just head shakes.
I used to like, oh my god, back in the day, I had like a full name for myself. Well, not like a full name, but like I made up my own name before, like StrawMeli. My name was like Anime Rocker, and I used to like write that in like big, like bubble letters in my manga and just in my bags and stuff. Good times. Yeah, good times.
Java, you haven't suppressed those memories.
Fun fact: I've known Java since like high school, so. He stuck with me forever.
That's so it's a decent amount of time. It's been almost a whole year now.
1 full year.
Like, so you met him last now. Oh jeez.
I am today's years old.
What was the question? There wasn't really a question, or what? I don't think there really was a real question.
I just said you're trapped with me forever, Java.
Yeah.
JK. He's my partner.
Partner in crime, mostly the one cleaning up the bodies.
Committing arson. I think that's the joke on our farm is that like any rotten berries get buried behind the farm. So we always joke about like digging up some holes or digging some holes from the bad berries. No one will ever find them.
Yeah, just you just put the bad fruit back there. They didn't, they weren't up to your standards. Every farm.
Nothing to see here. The foot sticking out? Ah, no, it's a new type of plant.
Yeah, that's a foot plant. It grows foots. Don't worry about it. Just, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So it's kind of funny. We just have like, there's my lore, and then like chat makes their own side lores. Like I have pickle bones apparently. I don't have bones.
Oh, Yandere Melly is already a thing. Yeah, you gotta. There's no escaping Yandere Melly. Okay. Escape. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that? No, I removed the knife from this one. Ah, man. What I do have?
What?
Is it here? I think I did it. Hold on, let me do this one.
You might have to get the image so you have your hold. You have a knife.
I have Sonic Melly.
Oh no, you're Sonic OC. Oh no.
Fun. It was actually for so I did a meme karaoke for April Fools. So the last song that I sang, or roughly the last song that I sang, was like the Sonic song, like the one that they would play on the Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, Sonic X. And then I was like, it'd be funny if I made a Sonic version of myself.
But you have that Sonic OC, but you do have a real personal Sonic OC you made when you were like 12.
No.
So I didn't make one either, but I was like, you seem like someone who might have.
No, if I made a Sonic OC, it would not be a Sonic. It'd be a Bella Rouge or something. I thought she was pretty cool back in the day. I was like, yeah, you beat that. You punched that guy.
Oh, jeez.
That's fun fact. Sonic, I think it hasn't like uprised or like come back in a long while. I remember tweeting out like therapist. And there's like I'm scared of like Sonic Melly, and it's like therapist. And Sonic Melly doesn't exist. Sonic Melly. It's just a clip of me singing the Sonic song.
Sonic Melly can't hurt you.
Yeah, I'm just going following my rainbow.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I think
fine.
I don't know how it derailed, but I think I just did it for funsies because I think someone asked me to do a Sonic impression, and so I did. And then the impression didn't stop. And then I think for it was like the part 2 of my re-debut stream for Magical Girl. So I was playing Persona on Monday, and then I had like the actual activities on a different day, and then we read just bad Sonic fan fiction that were only like a few lines long about like Sonic killing off his friends because they wouldn't share their chili dogs and stuff. It was really funny.
So if I hit you with like a hammer, like, you know, bonking you, would rings pop out?
No.
Have you tried?
Well, I like bonk. Chat likes to bonk me at random intervals.
No,
For some reason.
should we just give it a little bit bonk?
Bonk.
Bonk.
Gold just falls out of my pocket.
Ow! Amazing.
Where does Chaos Emerald come from?
He stole another fucking Chaos Emerald from Knuckles. Poor guy. Can't catch a break.
I can't do a Knuckles impression. Ubu was like, he was just like, you do Sonic impression. Sonic? I thought you'd be more like Knuckles because the color scheme. I was like, the only thing I know about Knuckles really is like, do you know the way? The way.
It's not even the Knuckles impression. It's just like that meme.
Exactly. That's all I know about Knuckles. Besides him being like a tsundere, I think.
I don't know too much. I mean, Knuckles, okay, depending on which game, in the older games, he was just kind of there, didn't have lore. And in Sonic Adventures, I think they gave him lore. Or some bullshit. I don't know. It got weird. Sonic got really weird like in the GameCube era. Or is it Dreamcast? I don't remember. I think they're first Sonic Adventures on Dreamcast, and they got re-released on GameCube. But yeah, got weird. I mean, not many people fucking got the Dreamcast anyway, so you may as well just say GameCube.
Yeah, I had a small point where I did have a Dreamcast, but it didn't last very long.
I mean, it was a failed console.
Yeah. The only thing I remember is like Spider-Man. I think it was Spider-Man. That's all I remember.
There was a couple. It was a cool console. There was a couple like good stuff on there. It just you know, it died for various reasons that I don't not research enough on it, but it didn't go well.
Right.
I do recall there being 0 DRM on that console though, so that was the thing. Probably didn't help, but who knows.
Probably was too grand of an idea before its time.
Yeah, the controller had those weird screen things or something on them. I can't remember. It was a weird console.
Yeah. Maybe one day they'll come back and it'll be like, no, maybe they won't. Maybe it's just Dreamcast was just a fever dream. Like, did it really exist?
It's just like what was the Nintendo little VR thing called? Oh gosh, look it up real quick. Nintendo VR. That's it. Was called fucking no, not that one. Old. What was it called? Virtual Boy. It's like the fucking Virtual Boy, which is the weirdest shit. It was basically a VR headset for which Nintendo console was it? Or was this dedicated thing? I think it might have been dedicated. I think it was, yeah, it looks like it's dedicated. It was a Nintendo VR console, but everything was red. It's a VR. Is this like had like a stand you kind of put your face up to, and everything was red.
Red.
Unless I'm wrong, yeah. Looks like I see some. Okay, looks like it might have done red and blue. I've never seen one in person. When you pull screenshots from online, they're just red, but I could just be them screenshotting one of the colors.
Interesting. I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, the convertible. Yeah, it's it was the console. It just red. Okay, I saw another screenshot that had 2 colors, but like overlapped. But it's, I don't know. Yeah. It looks terrible, and I've heard some bad things about some of the games. Nintendo has been doing VR they tried doing VR, what was this, the fucking 80s? Fucking 95.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Discontinued to next year. Yeah, that's how we know it's a good console. Literally just continued to the next year. It sold 770,000 units, which actually, that's a lot. It's almost 1 million units sold.
Yeah,
that means Nintendo probably could have literally sold the shit in a box and got nearly 1 million sold.
I don't even know they were doing VR things. I knew like they had like those little things like, oh, just put them on and play your games. Whatever.
Oh yeah, there was issues. I think it might have been the refresh rate was too low, and otherwise, there's a lot of things that modern VR headsets have to do to like not make you motion sick. And imagine VR without any of that. Like they didn't have the power to like run at like 200 frames per second or whatever, or at least 100 or so.
Oh dang.
They did not have the power for that, so it was, yeah, not ideal. And I'm sure other things that modern stuff do that it did not. It gave people headaches pretty quickly. It was not the best.
Nintendo's VR would be the Sword Art Online. You would not find the exit button.
It's weird because you had to like stand, and like it was like this tabletop thing, like you didn't like wear it on your head. So it is, you like, it was almost like a telescope almost, where like you have look for stuff, or like binocular, more like binocular, they're like binocular shapes, but like on like a stand.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was. And you have a controller. I don't know how it got out, like released as a product. Yeah, some blackout is here. Yes. I'm trying to think.
Heck is crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? So I think. Oh, did you answer this? Have you been? So I know you're a fucking weeb. Guilty. Yeah, weeb. No. So have you been like watching seasonal anime lately, or what's your viewing habit on anime?
Because of like VTubing, I don't watch as much, but I have been watching some seasonal anime. Like I just finished, well, not just, but like a while back, I finished. I think it's called In Another Life as a Villainess. All routes lead to
doom.
Doom.
Games. Yes. Like,
yeah, did
you watch the second season that aired recently?
Yeah, I did. It was. I don't want to say like it wasn't good, because it was good, but like it was setting up for like the real like sequel of the game.
Yeah, I feel like the second season was like more like the second half of the first season, because which what it was. They were both 12 episodes, so it was just the second core of the first season. It was really good. It was really, really good. I think that like it was like, we definitely, which I don't think is any issue. We're probably gonna get did they already announce it? Yeah, they already fucking announced it. It's not, there's a movie. They're doing it as a movie for a sequel, and there'll probably be another thing. So yeah, we'll have a movie. Release status. It's like all there is a very scuffed like Picasso poster. There's like no release date. It's been announced, so don't worry.
I'm pretty excited for it. And then I finished the second season of Iruma-kun Goes to Demon School, which is pretty good.
Oh, Iruma-kun's fucking great. Yes, that show's
yes.
good.
If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
Yes, both seasons very good.
Yeah, which was really good. Like, you know, sometimes first seasons will do very well, and then like second seasons will kind of suck sometimes. But like they kept the momentum, and like things that will probably come in the third season I'm really excited for. And then Iruma-kun, like the main character, he really grows as a character. He doesn't like stay stagnant, even though he's a cinnamon roll. He actually like gets powerful and stuff.
It feels, and it also kind of feels very classic anime in a way. It's like they don't do the thing. Like I think there's literally no fan service in that anime. Like,
yeah, there's no fan service.
Unfortunate. Okay, kidding.
Except for that one time that Iruma-kun, like, what's it called? Kabadans, the fox girl. I love the fox girl. Amari-chan.
Yeah, but there's basically no fan service. It's not like it just feels very classic anime, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's nice. There's not like jarring moments where like something serious happened and like, oh, panty shot. Nah, just good.
I mean, if you're saying that's like okay. It's just like you can have shows with that, but it's definitely cool to see something that's like, oh yeah, this is like early 2000s kind of vibe.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Although there were some horny ass shows early 2000, but I don't know what era you would actually describe classic anime from, but it has some sort of vibe.
Yeah, that one was good. And then currently I'm watching, I think the last episode's gonna come out Sunday because it's simulcast on Sunday rather than Saturdays or Fridays, which is Fena the Pirate Princess. And I gave it a few episodes. It's pretty good because there's a lot of mystery, and I like the dynamic of the characters. At first I didn't like the main protag because I felt like she was a little bumbling, but like it had that reminiscence of like Yona of the Dawn, which is also very good. That one came out a few years ago, but like she was just kind of like a princess who didn't know about anything, but then she like character develops, and that's kind of like what happens in Fena the Pirate Princess. She's on this quest to like find the secrets of Eden and heaven and stuff, and like there's witchcraft involved and cool assassins that protect her. I really like it. I really like the two, like the main girl, the main guy, because they're really cute, and I just want them to end up together. That's my main goal.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think I've heard too many people talk about Fena, and I haven't watched myself. Although I did like because I had to pull up my name list because pull it from Google. So people thinking Crunchyroll actually made the anime. What fucking jokesters! Crunchyroll did not make the anime. You did. Like, oh, Crunchyroll didn't do shit.
I think also Fena and the Pirate Princess is streaming on Adult Swim too.
I mean, sure. I don't.
I don't watch.
I pirate my anime straight up. But it's like there's watching anime legally tends to be worse than just pirating it. But that's just how the anime industry is right now. Oh yeah, Adult Swim would be pretty cool to be partnered with because they're actually pretty cool. Like, yeah. Like, as far as like, I think it's cooler for Adult Swim to partner with someone than like, oh, it's Crunchyroll. But yeah, it's you know, it's whatever. I mean, it doesn't really take. It's just funding for them. Doesn't mean they're. It's just Production IG was the one that actually made that show. Yeah. Yeah,
Crunchyroll did make it. It was a whole other studio. But it's really good.
Yeah.
Fena, Pirate Princess. It's not talked about a lot, but I kept seeing images on Instagram, and I was like, what is this anime? And then it popped up, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. And then I'm now like invested, and I really want to know what happens in this last episode. Because it's all been like a mystery and a build-up, and then like it finally came down to like where they're gonna find the secrets of Eden. And like what's kind of nice about it, instead of like, you know, shows when they talk about their plot, it's just gonna be like, you know, it's gonna take several seasons. But for this, it's like a one-track goal just to get to Eden and find out what's there. And that's what they're doing right now, and I feel like they're gonna get the next episode, and then like it's gonna wrap up nicely, so that's good. I'll probably have to find the manga to see what else happens, but I feel like anime wise it's a nice setup if you just kind of like want to watch like 12 episodes once it all comes out. And
yeah,
then
it'll be soon. Like I would at this point, if there's any shows from like last season that haven't finished for some reason, I just wait until they're done because like there's no reason to start watching it now. There's basically just like wait a week or two and just it's crazy. It's still not done airing. There's stuff from this season that's already up to episode 3. Like it's wild. I don't know why there's down. They must have started really late in the season or some weird thing.
Me?
I don't know, but yeah. There's well it'll be done airing soon though.
Oh, and then the great Jaehee will not be defeated. That one's really good too.
Hi Taiji, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi Taiji. You're playing Phasmophobia or in the Spookies.
Ooh.
Is that why you come here? That you want to cuddle? You want to cuddle with the strawberries? There's
Strawberry.
Swoopy.
We give good hugs.
Oh, ooh. Yeah. Have you watched anything from this season yet? Or
No, not yet. I think I don't even know if no, probably not because it's about to finish. But I did have on my I did put on my watch later list of from the Anime Man. I think he's like going over like the newest animes that are coming to just air this fall. So let me see. I finished the My Hero season. We're gonna actually go see the My Hero movie in theaters on the 30th.
all right, I need to wait until it comes to Blu-ray, I think, because I'm not fucking good with theaters watch. I enjoy like watching My Hero, but not enough that I would ever pay money for it. It's one of those shows for me. But I'll watch the movie. I'll probably enjoy it. It's
like my tradition. Because like I watched the first movie in theaters because it was like an anime club trip, so we all went during college, and then the second movie came out. I went with Java, and I was like cosplaying. I think that was the most like fun part. Cosplayers like looking at.
Oh, hello,
like,
Kona. How you doing? We're getting on. Everyone wants to raid into the interview.
Hello.
Let me give you a shout out as well, and I'll do another. You're playing fast. Oh, were you? Was this a collab with Taiji? Is that what it was? If not, you're both just playing. Oh, were you faster than me? Dang, I was slow. Hello. Oh, okay. Hi, Noel. Was this? Okay. Don-Dons are bust. Don-Dons are bust. I mean, sure, I'll take a Don-Don.
Don-Dons are bust.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll let Blackout do the shout out there. Playing Sonic Unleashed. Okay, you can definitely relate with this. StrawMeli was just talking about playing some Sonic, and you want to do a Sonic voice for them?
Hi, welcome in. I'm Sonic. Welcome to our interview stream. I'm StrawMeli.
Like, Blackout, can you give, actually, I'll do it, because you might not be able to have it copied. I'll just do it. Okay, there we go. I'll give StrawMeli a shout. I'm in interviews with StrawMeli. Let me say hello to everyone just joined in. Bell Nuri, we got Corvus, and we got Lagomorph, and Ichigo Seed.
Ooh.
And we got Ash Zilla. And Noel also said stuff. Ale, and I'll go for the follows in a second. We got, yes, I saw you guys doing interviews, and yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, so thank you much. Yeah, we're doing interviews here with StrawMeli. I've started doing interviews. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for the follow as well. Cadmos Hero and Coco Natsu. I know you. I just can't remember how to say your name properly. As well, Corvus Hazel and Noel Oracle. Yes. So yeah, I am Daishima Magical Boy, and I've been doing some interviews to go along with my I do TV streams on Sundays, and I'll do scuff art on Saturdays and gaming, and start doing interviews as well. You should do a quick little introduction as well. Tell people, we've been talking for a while. Melly, you want to tell people your stuffs?
Yeah.
You have your little guide to your left of your characters too. It's really easy.
Yeah, that's true. Hello, I'm StrawMeli. I'm your local farmer magical girl, and I quest to defeat evil. And on the left of me are my allies. On the top right, there's Marshmelly, who provides comfy ASMR like platformer streams. We got bottom left Cherie, our master swordswoman that will be providing like horror games and the first person shooter. And then bottom right is Water Mari, who will be doing cooking streams, Cooking Mama, Mario games, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's me. Woo!
Nice. Yeah. And so for cooking streams, I didn't actually have you elaborate on that. Are you doing like oh, thank you as a follow as well, Ash. Azilla Battlemaid. Oh, that's just a really cool name. Are you
That's
doing
pretty cool.
are you doing yeah, nice to meet you as well, Noel. Oh, did I actually? What were you? You're playing Sonic Released. How was Sonic Released? I can't remember if that's the new. I think it's like older at this point.
Did you unleash the Sonic?
Man, I kept trying to keep track of the Sonic games. I can't. I remember there's one particular Sonic game that's really bad, and I know that's not that one. But yeah, for your cooking ones, are you planning on having like a hand cam, kind of like how I do my tea streams, where you cook? 06.
Yeah.
Sonic Release was pretty. Oh, did we? Yeah. Sonic Release, I believe. Yeah, it was one of those. Okay. Yeah, that's good area to have good Sonic games. There have been many areas Sonic games. There's been bad areas, there's been good eras. Sonic's gone through a lot. Yeah, but sorry, I kind of talked over to you. For how are you planning doing the cooking streams? Are you doing like a hand cam, like I do my tea streams, or are you doing I don't know. What are you doing for? Do you have plans? I know you haven't started doing them yet, but what are your plans for them?
We're probably gonna have like a camera that will probably like how you show your hands in your tea stream. It'll probably be focused on like
The
the
food.
kitchen counter, yeah, and then kind of on the floor because we have our dog Sadie. You don't see her right now. Did I remove her from this stream? I was cleaning up things in our scenes. But we have our dog Sadie. She's a cardigan corgi. She's a good pupper. Her eyebrows make her seem sad all the time, but she's a good doggy. And since we're gonna be like cooking, she'll be there, not like she's gonna pass up the opportunity to be there waiting for like some crumbs to fall and grace her from heaven. But she's gonna definitely be on the cams, which is gonna be really exciting because I have a redeem where you can tell me to head pat Sadie and I will transfer the head pats over. That's really exciting. And then yeah, this really probably be the setup. We're gonna have like anime recipes, really kawaii desserts, easy to follow recipes too. So like if you can't like make it and you just like or just want like some easy to fix recipes, then we'll be making those too. Like a really good one I like to recommend is like your favorite kind of rice, and then you chop up a red pepper and then like you grill it, and then you just have like black beans and mango, and you like stir it all together, and it's a really good like food bowl just to eat, and it's pretty fast to make.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. You probably bring up peppers. So how are you with spicy food?
I suck at spicy food. I had like a redeem once where it was like, make me eat something spicy and perish, and boy howdy did I perish. And it was the perfect timing because we bought like these buffalo cauliflower, but I didn't expect it to be spicy, and so I just ate it on stream and died.
Nice. Yeah.
So I'm not very good at it. No.
So you're saying definitely subathon redeem event or goal at some point of eating the spicy ramen.
It's funny because it's actually I've been planning a donathon. It'll probably happen at the end of November with the reveal of like the magical item that I have. But I definitely put like spicy ramen. I'll just keep dying.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was. Oh gosh, it was Izzy, who's a cooking VTuber. She had a spicy ramen and was fucking dying. I think she like. I remember correctly. I don't know if anyone here watched that. I recall her just like leaving, like during it and having to like drink milk or something. Some people are just not really good like with spicy at all, which I get feeling that probably very similar to what would happen to you.
I would perish. I would probably need like a milkshake on standby because I've been watching like MatPat from Game Theory
Yeah.
like test out how to beat the fire, and I was like, milkshake.
Oh, I
Check.
think the craziest I've seen that is there's someone with their debut, they were doing that, and they had a bunch of like suffering redeems. I straight up I think the dude graduated, like quit streaming after the debut. He like sliced
my
your oven, and you're like, okay, this dude was like a masochist or something. He had a shock collar thing. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
And he was like, you know what? I don't like this. And I think after the stream, I don't think he ever streamed again.
He's like, I went full ham on this, and I will now take off my hat and never come back again.
Yeah, well, I mean, he tried.
Yeah, you tried. You did your shebang. Time to go home.
Yeah, at least I don't think. In fair, it could be just streaming while I stream, but I haven't seen him around. I don't know.
Gonna hunt them down. Like,
I
where'd
wouldn't
you
be able
go?
to find a name at this point. But yeah. Oh jeez.
Do you do well with spicy things?
I'm okay with spicy. Like it depends. Like what I call spicy isn't probably terribly spicy. Some people like, you know, those red pepper flakes. Like they're not even that spicy.
Oh, like the ones you get on pizza?
Yeah. I'll put like a fuck ton of those on some of my foods and my soups, or like when I make chili, I'll add a bunch of that. I think it's a good level of spicy for me because like it's a little spicy, but it's not like super spicy. If you add a lot of it, it does actually get kind of spicy, but
My mom would put like a butt ton on her pizza. I don't know how it just skipped, genetics, because like I would be eating and my family would just be like piling on all the spicy things, eating like straight up jalapenos, and I just like over here dying over a hot Cheeto.
my thing with like some of the peppers is like they have a flavor to them that I don't like.
Oh.
Like some of the hot sauces as well, like they have a flavor, not necessarily more than like that I don't like this the heat. It's just some of them just maybe like the vinegar or something. I have no idea. Only family can handle spicy things. You have to eat all the spicy things for your whole family, Kazuma.
You're carrying the torch.
Yeah,
And then consuming that torch.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to do it for the whole team.
Yeah, there's this one time I volunteered at this Korean church because they were holding like this musical event, and I helped volunteer, and I didn't know what kimchi was, and they had kimchi spaghetti, and we're like so hungry. Like we just set up everything at this venue, and like we were just like, they made all this food as a thank you, and I was like really excited. And so since I was hungry, I put like a good chunk of that kimchi spaghetti on my plate, not knowing that kimchi is very spicy. And so I took like a big spoonful and ate it, and just like,
oh no.
But like one of the volunteers was like, you don't have to eat it if you don't like, if
Eat it.
too hot. Yeah. I was like, I can't waste the food you made, and I took a good chunk, so I'm just like eating it like a champ. Like, no, it's fine.
It was tasty though. Yeah. Actually, a lot of spicy food, when you get used to the spice, it's actually really good. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to build the tolerance.
It was so hecking good, and I was so sad because it was so spicy, but it was so good. So I was just like enjoying it, but like dying at the same time. And then like my friend was like, Melly, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. Whew, I'm fine. And I just ate like so much rice after that point. And some other things. Then my friend was like taste testing things just in case they'd be spicy, and she'd be like, these are all okay to go. And I was like, thank you. I'm gonna go stand up now and refill my plate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's all sorts of, well, I guess it depends where you are. You probably have access to at least good Tex-Mex, which I think anywhere in Texas you probably get good Tex-Mex.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's this sometime.
Hey Co, how you doing?
Hello.
It's slime buddy. Yeah. Yeah, so you probably at least have your you have your Tex-Mex. Is there like, have you ever been able, I don't know how diverse. Oh, it depends on where you are in Texas, but which you probably shouldn't say. But it's a big state. It literally be anywhere. Like there's multiple high population cities, so it's not a big deal. But I know depending on have you like tried stuff like Indian? There's Indian. I think Indian's my favorite up there with like Tex-Mex. It's really good.
I haven't had a chance to eat a lot of Indian. I know that we went somewhere. I went somewhere with my friend in college, and we went to this one place, and it was pretty good. It was kind of like we tried some curry, and it was kind of, it had a kick for sure. But I powered through it because I was like, the experience points. But I think there's some places nearby me. I am kind of fortunate. I live pretty south of the mall, so it's a little bit of like a drive, but like further north, there's a lot of like diverse restaurants, especially like Eastern Asian restaurants. So they're all right next to each other almost. So it's always really nice to just kind of figure out. Like we had just had a Korean barbecue place that I visited some time back with a few friends. And it was so good. Oh my god, it's really nice. And some Tex-Mex places. Kind of fortunate. Like the place that's kind of further up with all like the restaurants, like more of the city and stuff. Don't have like good Tex-Mex places. Like they really try to mimic, but like no, it's bad.
That's unfortunate. They don't have terribly good ones. Because I know like where I grew up, there was a ton of good Tex-Mex. I don't know if I'm actually a fan of real Mexican food, but there's a big difference. For one, Tex-Mex gives you more food. But yeah, good Tex-Mex is good. Definitely, yeah. But Indian's also really good. If you ever, in about a year or two, try to find an Indian buffet. Okay, I wouldn't go to one right now. But Indian buffets are really good and pretty cheap. It's a good way for you to try like most of the Indian food anyways. Well, not all of the buffet tier food, but that's what a lot of people see Indian as. Like, get a bunch of different curries, you got the naan, and it's all so good.
The naan is really good. A friend of ours actually made it, and
yes,
it's so
yeah. When you did they make it? Oh yeah, there's a few ways you make naan. When you make it at like a restaurant, I can't remember what things are called, but it's like this ceramic thing where it sits on the sides of the walls when it bakes. I'm blanking on the name, but it's different. And when you make it at home, otherwise there's ways to replicate that, but it doesn't taste quite the same. Roti? I don't know, Corn. I don't know what you're referring to. As in, I know you're trying to say the name, but I don't think that's what it is. I mean, I can literally just Google. Oops. Let me bring this back up here. I'll make us close this tab. Thing used to make naan. It's called. Damn it. The oven itself, yes, the oven itself. Non-oven is called tandoori. Tandoori. They often make them in a tandoori, which if you were to look up what a tandoori looks like, I believe that's what Google's saying, right? Oh, sorry, that's from tandoori. It's called it in a tandoor, sorry. Oven, I think. Google failing me. Fuck. It's like oh, here it is. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put a picture on screen. You guys see it. Anyone hasn't seen it. It's really cool. Save image as save image. Yes. I think I misspelled that, but it doesn't fucking matter. No one's gonna see that. Okay, there. Max res default winner. Okay, here we go. It's a really shitty picture, but as you can see, it's kind of made like on the side. Like they make it on like it like floats around in this weird circular thing. It's a very weird way to cook. Straight up.
That's so cool though.
Yeah, it's really cool. Which is also what there's ways to replicate this in a home, but you're not gonna have one of these at your house. Imagine having one of these at your house now. You can replicate it with, I believe it was, I think I remember if cast iron or stainless. I think stainless steel ended up being better actually. But yeah, there's ways to replicate it. You don't want non-stick because it's too non-sticky. It has to stick a little bit. The yellow's like sticky on the sides. It has to stick a little bit when you like put over. It is weird. There's ways to do it. Yeah. Food's always a good topic though. Everyone likes food unless they're crazy.
I am a big fan of food.
I
I really love trying like new types of food, even if I'm like a little like, oh, it might be like a gold mine. Like, what if I really like this though? And if I don't like it, well then I know.
Yeah, love some protein. You're I don't want to say there's a certain demographic that really likes protein there, Thunderbird. But I've had some that's pretty good too. I had some poutine. So I went out to, I think it was an Irish pub with my friends in college. And it was, I think it was Irish pub. Regardless, it's over pub. And I was like, oh, let's have it. It's like poutine fries. I can't remember. I think it was just over fries. It was just really good. I think I think that shit's terrible for you if I recall correctly, but like, hey, it tastes good. You just can't think too hard about what's in it and just eat it. It's one of those things. Like, don't think about what it looks like. Don't think about like what's in it. Just eat it.
I watched a video of the Anime Man and I think Tokyo Creative going to the bug ramen place and it was like everything they tried was like super good, but you could still see the bugs.
Okay. That's they could probably make but it would taste good without the bugs. I don't think it was the bugs that's making it taste good. Okay, see you later, Blackout.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Have a good lurk.
Good lork.
But yeah, I feel like I can't imagine that those ramens tasted good because of the bugs. I mean, there's a certain flavor, I guess, but I bet there's this good ramen that just had bugs in it. I mean, you can eat them. They're food safe or whatever. It's fine. But like, I'm good, fam. There's a limit. There's a limit, and that limit is definitely at least before bugs, like I don't know, like crickets or something in my ramen.
I know, crunchy.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
There you go. There's your next
No.
goal. Your instead of spicy ramen,
No.
it's bug ramen.
They don't pay me. They would have to pay me way more than they were willing to get for a subathon. I'd be like, okay, fucking 5K subs, whatever, I'll do it. Some bullshit like that. But like, that's outside of reasonable, at least how I am now.
Yeah.
There's a price, I'll say yes, but that price is higher than I'm gonna get anytime soon. So yeah.
That's funny.
Everyone has a price.
You want to eat buggy ramen?
No,
but it was like interesting because like there's obviously not all of it. Like some things were like the silk of something was like used for like the broth or something. It was just interesting to watch.
It's cool, but I'll let other people like try that stuff. I'm good, fam.
That's true.
I don't know about you, but I don't need to eat that.
I'm just gonna watch you eat that. I'm not gonna eat it myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna say that it shouldn't. I mean, people like it. It's nothing unsafe about it. I'm good.
There used to be this restaurant. I don't know if they're still in business because it was a long time ago. But I remember like this video kind of like trending for a little bit. And there's a restaurant where you go in blindfolded and you kind of like describe what flavors and stuff that you like. And then they kind of like put something together, but you're not allowed to like see it because like the way it's presented or like the way you probably look at it will like already self-consciously tell you that it's bad or like won't taste good. So it's like blindfolded and then you get to like eat it when they tell you like it's at your table. And
Okay,
stuff.
okay, I'm okay with this. Okay, as long as it is not if they don't like do stuff like bugs with it as well, I'm probably fine. I'll do that. It's just like good food, right? It's just maybe presentation's not good.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly about it. It was just like basically they just didn't want your like eyes to trick your stomach, so they just like blindfolded you.
I mean, sure. As long as if I get a list of the possible ingredients and then there's not bugs in there, I'm probably fine. It's like, okay, sure. Actually, I think there's only a few things. I think it'd literally just be like, yeah, I'd probably be fine. I also don't know if I would want to pay to go to a place like that. Like, I'm saying I'd be okay going to places like that. I don't think I would pay to go. If someone wanted me to pay me to go to that place as an experience or something, whatever, sure. I don't want to pay for RNG type meal kind of like that, right? No. Like, that sounds, a bit much.
Yeah, it sounds like a place you would kind of go to as like a vlogger, and you'd be like, "Hello, everyone. I'm here at this place. They're gonna blindfold me. Isn't that crazy? Let's go in."
That's lewd.
No context. I've come to this place and they're gonna blindfold me. Let's go in.
Yeah, that's a bit much. But hey, I'm sure it's fine. But I went. Some person was the first person to go to that place.
That's true.
So there was no reviews, and some person was the first person to go into the door. I was like, yes, you can blindfold me. Yes.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, the first kill people were probably like other employees, but like, I wonder who the first completely random person probably was a fucking weirdo.
So that's an interesting thing. Like, who walks into restaurants first? Like, if you hear a new name, will you take the initiative to like walk in a new place?
A lot of people people with money, they can like just go out to eat a lot. I like trying new places. It's like if someone's like, oh yeah, I can just afford to eat out literally every meal and not be a problem, and they do. Or if they just X amount, like it's people just eat out a ton, which I don't. That makes sense, yeah. Because like, I don't know.
I would love to just eat so many times. I feel like when I'm budgeting things, eating out is just so easy and like delicious that it really like hurts my budget, and I'm like, man.
I just don't eat out like ever. I just cook, which is more work, but it's much cheaper.
Yeah, you magically whip up that food.
Use my magical spoon.
Oh yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think it's that, and then. Oh no! Wait, I didn't turn it on. There we go. I use my the entire gonna be scuffed. I got my spoon. Gotta get the spoon. Gonna bonk you. Oh, the hand tracking settings I think I need adjusted still, but it's better now. It's more consistent.
It felt very menacing. Like you're gonna stab me with that spoon.
It's just the hand tracking. I'm just on the range. I think you need to go forward more. If I go forward, oh there we go. I just need to put my hand forward more. I'm gonna bonk you.
Strong.
You have yours as well if you want to. I think yours is set to an animation though. Yeah. If your wand.
There we go.
Do you don't have hand tracking, right?
I don't have hand tracking. Not yet.
It's super hand tracking super scuffed, but yeah. It's like I block it and go like this. How am I holding the wand still if I'm just not even close my other hand?
Whoa.
Ah!
That's true magic.
Jazz hand. Oh, it's so fucking scuffed. Let me turn this off.
Hold my wand, and I think I dance. I like my dancing one a lot. Still holds my wand.
Which programmer? You're not using VC Face. You're using.
I use what's it called? Magic Mirror.
Using a VMagic Mirror. Yes, VMagic Mirror has the animations.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
Yeah, it's just a little. I believe the tracking is a little worse than VC Face, but like it's not bad though. The animations are probably worth it, but it does also have hand tracking through, I believe, webcam.
Oh yeah, we haven't tested that out
which
too much.
Probably, honestly, with how it's a field of view issue with VC Face or Leap Motion. I bet it's more usable. It might be less accurate, but more usable. Because there's a tiny field of view on Leap Motion's like hand tracking. It's kind of annoying. It works, but whatever. Oh, did it fucking stop the music again? YouTube, are you still listening? Yes.
If you watch this spot and just go back and like take a sip of water every time.
I don't think it was that long without like I don't think it went that long without it playing. I've been pretty good about doing it. Well, do you have anything else you would like to bring up though?
I feel like I
think we covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we got my lore, we got my weebness, our games. Yeah, I think we like went around the park.
Yeah, we got stuff. You can I guess we'll just have you do we'll give you another shout out, do another for anyone who wasn't here earlier, give another quick introduction, and probably clean up here.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. Here, go give you a shout out. For anyone who wasn't here earlier, this is StrawMeliandFriends, but currently she's in StrawMeli form. As in, do you even have other? This is the only model you have, right? Or no, you did make the scuff models for this Vtuber, but this is the only one's been revealed.
Yeah, so this one and Marsh have been revealed. She's got some touch-ups though, so she looks slightly different, only like very slightly. And then Mari and Sherry haven't been debuted yet.
Marsh, you can't show Marsh yet? The model for Marsh?
No, I don't have her like recent program. Let me see. I think I still have her other one loaded. Oh, let me pull on the other one.
Yeah, you can
load.
If you can quickly pull that up, that'd be cool. Oh. No. Oh, because it'd be a different background. Oh. No, well, don't worry about it. It's a lot of fun though. Yep, but if you guys please give StrawMeli a follow on Twitch, and go ahead, or actually, you have her Twitter there somewhere?
Yeah, let me throw in my Twitter.
You throw your Twitter in again. Because I don't feel like finding, or I can go to your Twitter and copy it too, but let's see.
I'm already on it.
Okay, let's see who's doing stuff.
But yeah, I was StrawMeli. I'm farmer, magical girl extraordinaire on a quest to defeat evil. You can catch me playing horror games, JRPGs, visual novels with my allies, who are also going to be having upcoming debuts. And then Marsh is our soft-spoken marshmallow sorceress girl, so that's pretty exciting. And thank you, Dai, for having me on stream. This was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna see if there's any other VTubers doing a podcast right now. Oh, nope, just us. Okay.
A strong party of one.
Well, I mean, yeah. Let's see. In that case, who shall we go say hello to? You. How about That's marbles. Would you like to go into an art stream or like
anything's good, honestly.
okay, let's see. Let's go. You know what? If I don't see one else, let's go. Actually, Yusha's doing his karaoke that he likes to fucking do all the time. Yusha's really cool. You guys will like that. Okay, so I'm going to go to my end stream and thing, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.
Raid message will be magical T house interview raid, and you can feel free to use my emote if you have it. All right, let's go ahead and go to the stream ending page. Later, guys.
Bye-bye.